Yes, it's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up.
Ah, yeah, woo!
Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. All right, wow. Thanks, everybody. What a great opening. Hey, welcome to Super Geeked Up. This is our Indiana Jones Extravaganza. My name is Jeff. The Dial of Destiny is coming out in a day or two here. So we're doing our big Indiana Jones things. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Fernandez.
Belongs in a museum, Dad.
That's right. Yes, Junior. All right. And we are super excited because it's been a while since she's been here. Yeah. But she is perhaps one of the biggest Indiana Jones fans ever. She is an awesome actress. She's an amazing sock stripper. It's Amaliya Louis.
Woo! She dressed as Carmen Sandiego, sort of.
Your hat is totally Carmen Sandiego. You're right.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Where in the world have you been, Amaliya?
Actually, I would love to cosplay Carmen Sandiego. So
that's what we've tried to get Francis to do that actually because we both love Carmen Sandiego.
Huge fan.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Oh, Carmen Sandiego is one of my favorite things ever. Characters ever.
Okay, like a little bit of a forever crush kind of.
Oh, on Carmen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, me too a little bit, you know, like. Kind of.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Carmen's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, let's see who's in the chat already here, folks. We got Michael, Greg. You might
Kathy.
know him. Listeners mate Kathy. I think that's everybody who's right. Thank you for watching, folks. And if you're watching in post, we appreciate it very much. Put your socks on standby. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens.
I have to say though, it's summer, so I tend to be
barefoot.
So I don't know what the equivalent of like.
Well, maybe you'll have to just get some socks just to put them on so you can take them off.
Do they have toeless socks?
What's the equivalent of a snowbird in the States? Like,
what's a snowbird?
Like in Canada, we have snowbirds. So people who flock to the States, namely Florida, generally in the winter to avoid the
same
cold.
thing here. They call snowbirds.
So now my socks flocked away for.
All her socks are in Florida, is what she's saying.
Sorry, Greg.
Exactly.
It's like a weird. Greg's getting like a weird package because I have no other friends in Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Greg. Don't worry if you get a bunch of socks. They're just Amaliya's. So he says summer in Canada is still winter. And hello, Chaz. Welcome. Thanks for watching, man.
Hello, croissants.
Oh, Croissant, yes. I'll catch the VOD later. I'm working mornings this week. How do you normal people work these hours? Good. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for stopping by briefly.
Have a great night. Yeah.
And there we go. Wow, that explains why these socks were knocking at my door.
Yes.
Wow, they actually got up and knocked. All right, cool. All right, folks. So we got an actually exciting show today. It's exciting because Amaliya's on, but besides that, we're going to do an Indiana Jones discussion later in the show.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to do Make an Awesome Movie Even Better, where we have a scene from the Last Crusade to do. We're also going to debut a brand new game, Geeky Treasure Hunt. Oh, that's going to be really fun. It's going to be kind of Indiana Jones themed. You guys are going to help us with that. Think of some cool geeky curses. And but first, we got our first super geeky question for everyone, which Francis has for us.
Yes. Look, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny opens this week, which I still think the Dial of Destiny is going to be a rotary phone. That'd be great. What archaeological or mythical treasure would you want to search for? Oh, there's so many, aren't there? There's a lot out there.
Mm-hmm. Chrysanthus throwing tomatoes like Greg before she goes. Very good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So what would you want to search for?
Lost City of Atlantis.
Oh my God, that's my answer too.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Is it really? No, but I've been I think it's fascinating. I love that. I like the idea of thinking that, who knows, maybe it is down there.
Absolutely.
Well, we haven't reached the furthest depths of the ocean.
Maybe that's where Carmen Sandiego's been hiding.
That's I mean, maybe it's too soon, but maybe that's where that submarine should have gone. But anyway.
Oh, come on. That is too soon. Maybe James Cameron can do an Avatar movie about Atlantis, and he can find it.
Atlantis.
But yeah, that's awesome. All right, same answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Atlantis is an awesome legend. It's very cool.
I think I don't know. I always imagined that maybe there are like beings that still live underwater down there.
There has to be, right?
You
I
know,
mean,
like, it's not going to be just some rubble in the ocean.
it's not just going to be
there's
crumbling
gonna be
towers.
there's gonna be like Aquaman type people, Atlanteans.
That's going to
down
be like a glass dome protecting it. It just gracefully sunk to the
Yes. Yeah, but it's hidden by special Atlantean technology or magic from us.
Well, that's the theory, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. They're supposed to be highly advanced in some way, shape, or form, or whatever. Like that's
Yeah,
their
Maybe
thing.
they're alien. Maybe they're aliens.
Yeah.
Well, they said that. They said that.
They said that. Hold on.
Said that.
You could fly. They didn't have any flies down in planets.
No.
Well, I guess part of the myth is that I guess they come from Poseidon's lineage.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's I mean,
Greek god of the sea.
that's the idea. Like they're like his people, and that he got upset and basically sunk the whole city.
Oh, those Greek gods always getting upset and ruining
But
things.
then, I know. There's such a temper. Calm down. Just, like,
Yeah, they need a vacation. They don't relax.
I know. So, calm down. I know good masseuse.
Hmm.
Maybe you need to visit a little sock stripping.
Yes,
Like,
That's all.
If
they
he had some of the muses doing sock stripping for him, he'd be much calmer.
Poseidon needs, because he doesn't have feet. He's a
That's a good point.
He's like, that's what I'm really just pissed off. I don't have feet. I can't wear socks.
He's like, down in the ocean you go.
Greg says, call fish. Fish are beings too. Yes, but we're talking about like humanoid fish people. I think it's
Ooh, I did get a new fish on FYI.
You got a new
His
fish?
name is-
Oh,
His name is Midnight. He's a beta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what a beta is, but Midnight's a cool name.
Beta fish. They're well,
They're kind of like the fish you get next to goldfish. You get the goldfish and then
Okay.
you get the beta fish.
they're a bit smaller than a goldfish, quite smaller actually, and they generally put them in a tank solo. Definitely not with another male beta, or they'll fight. They're very territorial, but they're very, very, very low maintenance, and they just hang out. And actually, this one I think kind of likes me. When I approach, he does like flips in the tank and
Wow.
for me. My last beta I had years and years ago, his name was Gil, and I thought he was dead for the year that I had him the whole time, and then eventually, I don't know.
Wait. You thought he was dead for a year, so you just
Well, he
left him in
wasn't.
there. Oh.
Well, he wasn't, but then one day he did die, and I couldn't really tell the difference. It took me a while to like understand that. Okay, now he's passed. But this one is not the same. This one, Midnight, he's a. I don't know. I think we like. each other.
Listener's mate says the lost city of Atlantis is supposedly in the center of the Bermuda Triangle. Mm-hmm, all right.
Or
By the way,
at next to Bikini Bottom.
Yes. Well, yeah. SpongeBob maybe there hanging out with the Atlanteans.
Chaz here. Yes, please, like Chaz, folks, give us your answers outside of Atlantis. What mythological or archaeological treasures would you want to find? I can't remember the name, but the Chinese had a statue that was kind of like Excalibur. Whoever had it could claim to be the true ruler of China. It's real, but has lost for centuries. Oh, that is super cool. I did not know
that's
about
cool.
that.
Oh, look at that.
Thanks. Cool, Chaz. Very nice.
Can you imagine if one of us finds it and like, oh, I'm ruler of China now. Like such a.
Oh my
Amaliya,
God.
I hope you find it. I hope
I know
you
what
find
a
it.
twist. Like what?
And you can decree certain things about socks, like where you're allowed to wear them
No,
and when you're not.
Everyone has to wear that hat of yours.
Yes.
China has that weather.
Okay,
You're like, everyone must dress like Carmen Sandiego or Indiana Jones.
Okay, remind us later. We have some deep questioning about the wearage of this hat, but we'll get back to that.
Okay.
So remind.
Let's see. Hopefully we find the Stargate. Oh, that would be cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Travel to different worlds. Yeah.
Francis, you never gave us your answer though.
Oh well, yeah.
Yes, we're gonna get to him in in 1 second. But hey, Nikki, so glad you're here. Thanks for being here. We're talking about if you just joined us, what archaeological treasures or mythological treasures you would want to find. So, if you have Francis, what do you want to find?
Well, there's a lot. There's really a lot of like gold, like actual treasure chests and stuff. You know, gold and lost riches and stuff like that actually are missing on the bottom of the ocean. Things like that. I wouldn't mind finding that just for like kind of the historical value of it. I know it's not an Atlantis where there's like a whole nation and a whole peoples that we would be finding, but it would be, you know, a nice kind of peek into a moment.
Find your lost keys.
Do you have like specifically something though you want to find?
The thing is, I'm so unfamiliar with it. Other than I wouldn't mind finding if it was only not a myth, but like the Fountain of Youth or something like that.
That was my second like choice. Fountain of Youth, yeah.
Like
Also in Florida, by the way, where Greg is.
I know Greg probably has it. I mean, you know, he's like 70 and he looks the way he does. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he's hoarding it for himself. Oh, jeez. Greg, stop it. Anyway.
Geez. How many? Yeah. I'm a huge follower of cryptozoology. Bigfoot, the chupacabra, all those would fit in mythological treasures. Oh, all right, you want to find those? Nice.
The thing is, we know where the Titanic is, you know?
That's true.
There's been many voyages down to that.
Yeah.
How about the Edmund Fitzgerald?
Few have.
What's that?
Edmund Fitzgerald, there's a guy named Gordon Lightfoot. He did a song about this ship that sank in like the 1800s called the Edmund Fitzgerald, and it's like a really like minor thing, but the song is so awful and really popular at the same time that I would just like to go there and see why he would like make an 8-minute ballad on a ship that like nobody's heard of. Nobody knows what it is, you know. When the guy wrote a song, now. Yeah, and it was like on the radio, like he made it on the radio, made it like in the top 100 of the Billboard charts. So I'd want to find that.
Kathy would want to find the secrets behind stone circles like Stonehenge. I've been to Stonehenge. That would be very cool. I really dug going there.
Yeah. Like how did they get there?
Yeah, or stuff like Easter Island or stuff like that. Yeah.
Micah was talking, my partner was talking about the actually lost city of Lemuria.
What is Lemuria?
I don't know much about it, but I was wondering if anybody else did.
Oh, maybe in the chat.
Oh,
they
yeah.
know. Tell us in the chat.
If you know Lemuria.
Nikki says, I like France's idea of finding lost treasure. And there you go.
Yeah. Like, they're just like all of those.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. People's like stories that also just stuff they dropped off their like boats, maybe. You know,
yeah, like you know, the old woman drops the $5 million or whatever the heck it was, right?
Right, the eye of the sea or whatever it was called, right. From Titanic, the movie, where she throws it into the water.
By the way, the Matt says the Big Fit sank in. Actually, he says 1975 is when it sank.
See, another one, but there was a song written about it.
Speaking of singing, ready to sing here, Francis? Ready? Go. Where in the world is Amaliya Louis?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she likes to strip socks.
Socks?
Socks. I'm trying to say socks. I don't know.
For the shock factor.
Yes, for the shock factor. Let's see here. All right, cool. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, Oak Island here from Lister's Mate. Nova Scotia. Okay, that's Canada. Are a few years away from finding Oak Island treasure. Wait, how do you know they're a few years away? Like, how do we know they're actually going to find it?
Yeah, how do you know?
Did they say like the show, like, you know what? In a few years, we're 100% going to find this treasure, guys. We haven't found it yet.
We're that close. We're so close to finding it.
We're 5 years away. We know it.
That close means 5 years. This close, about 10.
This close, it's just never going to happen.
That's
Sorry,
else.
guys.
Oh, okay. Here, let's just tell us about Lemuria. continent proposed in 1864 by zoologist Philip Sclater, theorized to have sunk beneath the Indian Ocean, later appropriated by occultists and supposed accounts of human origins. Oh, interesting.
Oh. Another like sunken city. I like it.
Yeah.
Too many sunken cities. Why can't cities stay above ground?
Flip, like the ocean and the earth, there'll just be like more cities, like at the bottom.
So you think you want to take the cities that are here and put them on the bottom and take the cities that have sunk and put them back on land?
If you took planet Earth and just went like, whoop, there'd just be more cities.
But wait.
The water, then we would be sunken, and then they would be
Earth
like,
Earth is a globe. That's not really how it would work if you flip.
I get what you mean, though.
Yeah, I get the concept.
The imagery is vivid, right now in your brain.
Yeah.
Isn't that how snow globes work essentially?
That's true. And some snow globes have. You know.
Michael, do you want us to sing it a cappella or a cappella? Which one? Because a cappella is totally different forms.
What is a cappella?
That's where you only do the bass part of the a cappella that you can
Oh,
do.
really? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Just do that the whole time.
I could.
There was an old Indiana Jones PC game, Greg tells us, to find Atlantis. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. There are a lot of, yeah.
Greg knows all about his old PC games.
I mean, I kind of always wonder. I mean, it's a whole other ball game, and I guess considering that Indiana Jones was, in the early movies was not in like advanced tech years, it makes sense that they never really went after Atlantis because you need pretty heavy tech to search for it. But I kind of always hope that, instead of like thinking of like aliens when they did like the Crystal Skull for Indiana Jones and all that kind of storyline, like why didn't they just go to Atlantis?
That would have been better because they did do a lot of supernatural stuff in those first three movies, right? There wasn't anything alien about it. It was
it was very biblical. Anything,
yeah. But they had supernatural stuff in all the movies.
Yeah.
The Fate of Atlantis was the bomb, available now on Steam. Oh, that's the game he must be talking about.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was like, oh.
That was a movie. Yeah, there it is. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis.
I
like how he has the registered and trademark.
Greg. Very thorough of you, Greg. Thank you for that.
Greg, whenever you say art of the roll, please put the R or TM next to it as well from now on.
LLC. Put LLC at the end.
Yeah, well, that's what we were doing. We love Rockapella. We love the Carmen Sandiego song that Rockapella does. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That'll be our next show at some point.
Well, you missed. We actually did a whole musical episode 2 months ago.
Oh, I remember that. I remember seeing.
Actually, be glad you missed it.
I'm gonna go find it.
Oh my God, he did it. He did.
By it. Francis stands by it.
I do. Sort of.
Yes. Well, no. I mean, just we had some guests that were good on it. It's just not us so much. Francis can sing. Actually, he's a good singer.
Okay. I cannot. Don't invite me for anything ever that requires singing. I can't.
We'll do the interpretive dance episode. You can be a part of.
I'm a proven dancer, but
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll have you for the dance episode.
Yeah.
Francis! Oh my God, he's adjusting his something.
I don't want to lose my hair. I don't want to lose my glorious hair.
I've had chat before.
All right, folks. So that was the different archaeological treasures we want to find. You can keep putting your answers in the chat or in post in the comment section. Oh my God, Greg! No, I don't want to tell her the stupid joke. Can you catch up in post? And she's gone anyway, so we can't tell her that. Oh, use her tomatoes. I get it now. All right, I get the joke now, Greg. When did
I didn't cut it? It's just hat hair.
He cut his hair like months ago. Months ago, he cut it.
Oh yeah, I don't have the long hair anymore. Yeah, but that was months ago.
That's true.
Greg's very observant, apparently.
Doesn't have long hair anymore. That's weird.
Make an awesome movie even better. That's the game we're playing now, folks. This is where we take a section of a script from a famous geeky movie and we do funny accents on it, suggested by you. So Francis selected The Last Crusade, which is his and my favorite Indiana Jones movie. So he selected a scene from that. If all of us can bring that up, that'd be great. You traitor, Greg. You don't. Well,
He has long hair still, doesn't he?
Does he still have? Does he just always put it in a back, tied up? I guess is that why
In
I
a
can't really
ponytail?
notice?
It could be in a ponytail. You never know.
Yeah. Okay, Australian. He's already given us accents. Great. Anyway, Francis, you said we're going to page 61, right? The baronial room. Is that where we're starting?
Yeah, because it leads into
Or 60, or page 60 of the script, right? 61 of the PDF.
61. Yeah, because it has it's mostly
is the first line she ransacked her own room? Is that where we're starting?
Let's see.
Oh, okay. He's.
I'm on page 60. Am I on the wrong one?
60? Okay.
So it's 60 on the actual script page, and it says "I'm sorry" on the top. Is that where you are?
Mine says "I'm sorry." Yeah, Elsa says "I'm sorry."
Putting me right at home. Just kidding.
So Elsa says "I'm sorry." Indy
Are
says,
you in the
"Feel
same
guilty."
spot there, Amalia?
Sorry. I'm going to do mine only in a Canadian accent. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, wait. Do you want to start there, or do you want to start in the next scene? Where are we starting, Francis?
Well, like I said, I wanted a scene where there was at least 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
So I want to. We could start.
Fine.
We could start there, even though it's kind of in the middle of a scene.
All right. That's fine.
But it's near it's just where there's a lot of people where we can kind of go back and forth.
He puts in a very masculine man bun. That's right. Of course he does.
Ah, yes, the masculine man bun.
Okay, folks, we need accents. Thank you, drunk Canadian. We got Australian. Just give us a bunch of accents.
Does a drunk Canadian sound different from a regular Canadian?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was actually kind of mean, Francis.
Maybe.
Are you saying because I interpret that you're saying all Canadians are drunks? Is that what you're saying?
No, Canadians can be.
I mean, kind of, right?
Well, she's allowed to do that. She's Canadian.
Right. Oh, where are you, Marks? We need you.
For what? Oh, yes, for depressed Batman. Italian, French. Oh, he's giving me my favorites. Drunk. Why is everybody drunk?
I
Look
don't
goofy.
know.
All right, anyway, Amalia, who do you want to play in the scene? It's your choice since you're a guest.
Drunk Russian. Wow, drunk Russian.
I'm going to play. Do I gender bend?
Yeah, you can gender bend all you
Yeah,
want.
of course, sure.
Oops.
Henry is Connery, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll be Indy then.
You'll be Indy? Okay. Do you want to be Henry, since you're always playing Connery in real life?
Yeah, but I have to do it. I can't do a Scottish accent, Kathy, so I'm gonna have to do something different. But you know what? Jeff should totally do a Scottish accent.
I can do drunk.
So I guess
Russian.
Donovan or Elsa or both. I guess.
You can be Donovan and Elsa.
All right, I'm Donovan and Elsa. Oh, I need 2 different accents then. Great, awesome. All right, so what? Newfoundland. Oh, do you know?
I don't even
That's
know.
interesting.
That's hard. That's a hard one.
A giddy little schoolgirl. All right, which accent would you like to do for Indy there, Amalia, of the ones in the chat? Thank you for all these accents, folks. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching, of course. Remember, hit that subscribe, the bell, all that stuff. Getting out early. Just remember early.
I could attempt. Oh, Scottish would be hard. I could attempt a drunk Russian or a.
Yes, drunk Russian. That's who you are. Good.
That's who I am. Okay, or French Indy.
Okay.
Well, either your choice. Either one.
I'll try drunk Russian. I don't know.
Okay. You can always switch to French if you don't like it.
Yeah.
I'll just say the lines in French. I kind of like it.
No. Oh, we.
What are you doing, Francis?
I guess I'll do. Let's see. I will go ahead and be. Because I can't do Newfoundland. I don't know what that's.
I'm going to do Elsa's Italian, just so you know.
Indian.
You can do Italian. I'll
Indian Sean Connery.
Indian. Well, I kind of want to honor Marks by doing his
Depressed Batman.
Depressed Batman.
Okay. All right, got it. So you're
Just
playing
give him some love.
Henry
Give him
Jones,
that.
Sean Connery as using Depressed Batman. Amalia's playing Indy with her either drunk Russian or French accent. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to be an Italian Elsa and a something else Donovan. Let's see who I want to be.
Read the script with their head held high. Head held high.
Oh yes, and we
are not amused.
Would you like to explain why ladies put their chin up high? It is not because they're looking down on you. It is because they're trying to see you.
Do you do accents for any roles that you've done in the past? Have you ever done an accent?
I've done British.
Oh.
I've done Alabama, but that was a long time ago.
Really?
Alabama.
I don't know that I could pull it out just yet. I'd have to brush up a little bit because it's been a while. Have I done Russian? I don't remember. Maybe.
That's pretty good.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Francis, set this scene up for people. Where are we in the Last Crusade?
We are. I believe this is when Indiana Jones and his dad are talking to who we don't know are potentially the villains of the piece, and they're trying to get some information out of them to find where the Holy Grail is.
Oh, and it says their hands are tied, so they just got captured, basically.
They got captured. Yeah.
I think this leads into the scene where they're like on the chairs tied up, and which is a very funny scene.
We didn't even ask. Maybe there's people in chat who don't know who Indiana Jones is.
Well, they're going to know after this amazing scene we do.
Right.
Of course, Greg says, pull it out. I knew someone was going to say that.
Pull it out.
Pull it out.
All right. So I'm going to start with the Elsa line. I'm sorry. We're all in the same spot there.
That is... Yes.
Yeah. And I guess I'm going to do an Australian Donovan, I guess. All right. Ready? Mamma mia, I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
But you should have listened to your father. You're lying.
Wait, I lost a page. Hold on. Is it my...
Yeah.
She ransacked her own room, and I fell for it. How did you know she was a Nazi?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, why do I keep losing my page?
It's because the hat.
It's the hat. It's the hat.
Ruining. Okay, wait.
After
After
Wait, what page? Are you still on 61?
We're still on
61. You're 61.
No. This is terrible.
This is a great audition.
I know. Awful. I always print my pages, FYI. Even if I'm doing it virtually.
That's smart.
I never, ever do anything on my phone.
That was like Tim the Tool Man. You're right.
Yeah.
And then you highlight with a Sharpie. You highlight your lines.
No, you highlight with a highlighter, not with a Sharpie.
Sharpie, just black out my lines.
Black out your lines. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. What?
I can't read this.
Can't read this. Oh man, I redacted my own lines.
Are you ready?
Okay.
How did you? What? How did you? She was a Nazi. What? That's
the Russian version. That's the Russian version.
That is the Russian version. It's written in the Russian version.
She talks in her sleep.
Nah, I didn't trust her.
No, that's still him. That's still him.
I didn't trust her. Why you?
Crikey! Because he didn't take my advice.
Donovan.
I did not warn you not to trust anybody, Dr. Jones.
I wish I was. I knew you'd sell your mother for an instant vase. But I didn't know you'd sell your country, your soul to the slime of humanity.
Dr. Schneider, there's a page torn out of this. Mamma mia, this book contained a map with the known names, precise directions from the unknown city to the secret canyon of the crescent moon.
So it did.
Crockett, where are these missing pages? This mask must be these pages back.
I think that's you again, isn't it?
Oh, shit. Ah, yes, you're wasting your breath. He won't tell us, and he doesn't have to. It's perfectly obvious where the pages are. Ah, he is giving them to Marcus Brody.
Marcus, you didn't drink more of Marcus, though, did you? He's not up to the challenge.
Oh, he sticks out like a sore thumb. We'll find him.
The moment she puts the hat on, she loses her place. I love it.
It's the hell you will.
Okay, it's just okay. I printed these. I didn't know this would be this bad.
This is the last line of the scene. The hell you will. You can do it. It's going to be the most amazing performance ever.
The hell you will. He's got 2 day head start on you, which is more than he needs. We're switching to French now, okay? Brody's got the friends in every town and the village from here and to the Sudan. He speaks a dozen languages, knows every local custom. And now switch to Italian. He'll blend in, disappear. You'll never see him again. With any luck, he's got the grail already.
All right, end scene.
And then you get to see Marcus. Does anyone know English?
I know. That's actually funny right after that. And then you see the bumbling Marcus. Sacre bleu. Comment ça va, mes amis? Actually, I do know French. Wait a minute. This is Chris talking to himself. Oh, wait. I don't think they know French Chris. Oh, it's French Chris. I see, because he's Dash V. Yes, how are you doing, my friends? We're doing great. We're doing super geeked up. Chris, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching under 2 accounts, too. This is great. More views.
No. Are those really the same person on 2 different accounts?
Yes, it is.
Hello, Chris. Welcome.
He's
Chris.
usually under Dash, but yeah, he's watching. This is great. Now he's Rocky. You did a little bit like Rocky.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Oh, Indy! Indy!
Indiana Jones.
That was a great scene. Thanks, Greg. I mean, way better than the original, obviously.
Obviously.
All right, that was Make an Awesome Movie Even Better with the scene from The Last Crusade. Do that with your friends. But remember, print your scripts out first.
Print your scripts out.
And don't wear a drooping hat where you can't see your...
Advice from a professional. Print your scripts.
You're going to get so many movie offers after this.
I know. I just can't wait.
I am doubling my refreshment tonight. Oh, I like that. Doubling your refreshment.
Dublin. He's doubling his refreshment.
That's right.
Maybe.
Or he's in Dublin.
He's in Dublin.
Get some double mint gum.
Dublin gum? Is that what you said?
Double mint gum.
Oh, double mint gum. I used to eat double mint gum all the time. Or chew it. I didn't eat it, swallow it.
Gum.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Some
do
people
that
do
to
that.
gum.
Some people swallow their gum.
That's true. I know else to put it. Put it in your stomach.
Oh, yeah. Or underneath of your desk, right? At school.
No.
Gross.
I
never did that. I thought that was gross.
That's
when you put your hand there and you feel all the gum.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine who does geocaching, and one of the
to find gum.
No, one of the ways you can hide a geocaching location is in fake. Chewed gum. It's in faked chewed gum, so it looks like chewed gum, but it's actually like a little container that holds a geocaching log and stuff. It's really gross.
Getting disgusting and creative.
And creative. Oh yeah. I want to make you work for it.
Amazed or grossed out?
Geocachers are pretty. They like to make it as difficult as possible for some people.
Okay, but there was a time where it was just oh, here's a little hidden box, and then it got really find the lost city of Atlantis if you want to find.
Yeah, but that's speaking of finding treasures, that's geocache, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
We should make one for you, finding the lost city of Atlantis. It'll be at the bottom of a pool.
I found it. It's a snow globe.
Oh yes, wait. Sorry, Greg says they probably also picked their nose and put boogers there Oh, that's really gross. Putting boogers on their
That's
desk.
biodegradable at least, so it's going to be gone by the time
So
time
gross.
passes.
Wait, pick someone else's nose and put gum in their nose?
Well,
Oh,
that's
wait.
What
The people who put gum under the desk pick their
Yeah.
own nose and put it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Okay.
she wants them to pick somebody else's nose, and she said put gum in their nose.
Like their nose and put gum up then.
You're like, my nose is runny. Oh, here, put some gum in it. That'll stop it.
Is that what they do in Florida? That's other level, man. Like,
Hey, you
give me
can
my
pick your
socks back. I don't know what I don't know what state.
You're gonna have a lot of gum in your sock when you get back.
Give those
And
back.
boogers. He's gonna use them to blow his nose. That's what he's doing.
look. You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe your friends all over the couch.
What? Gross. What? Anyway, Dash says geocaching is interesting, but a lot of work for some stickers and stale gum.
Yeah.
Is it really? Is it never like a good prize?
Sometimes people leave like little pins and medallions and stuff. So that
How about
hey,
money?
I found this thing. No.
That's
No
what you
money.
want. You want to find treasure money. That's what you were said you wanted to do.
I mean, true, but like,
I found once like a quote, like an inspirational quote, and I'm like, is this a fortune cookie? Did I do all this work for like a little fortune cookie? And I was like, they're kind of cool, but also kind of like, I was like
yeah,
hoping, yeah, I was like,
it's kind of
I
like
haven't done
the.
it in so long.
Oh, really? Oh, so you have done it? You've actually done
Yeah, well,
geocaching?
because when I was in university, there were quite a few spots, like a little bit just outside of campus, so it was like something to do, and I don't know, back then, like everybody was kind of doing it, so I did it a couple times, and yeah, the one I found was like it was like not in the electrical pole, but like on one,
mhm.
like a box attached, and then inside it was like it had like a combination, and then there was like a little
Yep.
note, and it was like a little inspirational quote. It is fine, but I was like, I could have bought a fortune cookie. Like I was kind of hoping they'd put a little, I don't know,
Something.
that meant, yeah, like something
Yeah.
personal. Or,
Dash says it's worse when the fortune is something like your current search will end up fruitless. Thanks, Cookie. Thanks for that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Greg has put his comments in from earlier a second time because he wants to make sure I don't miss his amazing quotes. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry, Greg.
Yes.
He sold. Wait, no, sorry, wrong one. I'm so sorry. So your socks are full of sand. They knocked me out and stole my watch. I still don't really get.
That's what the Indiana Jones, like when he puts the sand in the pouch and he trades it and like.
Oh, that seems very famous. But what's with the knocked? Is that also a quote from Indy? And they knocked me out and stole my watch.
I don't know.
It sounds somewhat familiar now that I'm saying it. Tell us, Greg. I'm sorry, I'm missing your references there. But the sand thing is awesome. Yeah, that's a classic thing with the boulder. Then
But
man.
didn't he get his watch stolen? No, or like his.
I feel like he did. Yes, I feel like this is actually
Yeah.
is a quote that I'm blanking on. Greg also said, I guess there is the Fountain of Youth is an actual place you can go to in Florida. I did not know that. And there's rancid water he drank. You're now Florida man zombie. Is that what you said, Greg? So wait, Greg, there's a place where they say this is the Fountain of Youth supposedly, and there's really disgusting water.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was an actual thing. That makes sense to me.
Is water in Florida good? Or no?
Well, not that water apparently.
Really not. Not the one you're supposed to drink to live till 1,000. Or... Speaking of Fountain of Youth, have you guys been following the Brian Johnson guy? He's like
Who's Brian
reverse
Johnson?
No, it's this guy, this billionaire sold like his company, and he's invested in all this tech to kind of reverse age. And now he's like I don't know, in his 50s, but he's biologically now 17 years old, I think.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, like you should look him up. And like he basically doesn't eat. Like it takes 126 kind of different pills and nutrients a day.
Oh,
There's, like,
jeez. Wow.
machines that like measure all his like not just like the blood, but like his liver and what would satisfy all organs, and it's all like computed, and based on that there's like a specific diet created, and he eats only that, and he like stops eating at 11 a.m. every day and goes like on a fast, and it's a whole like lifestyle change. He doesn't go out if the air quality is not. He has like a thing that monitors the air quality outside. It doesn't go out if it's not like optimal.
It's a lot of work.
Anyway,
Yeah.
That's
Let's
a
live
lot of
forever
work.
and have a terrible life. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I think like for him and his brain, he's like computing data. It's called the blueprints, and they're like available for everyone. And he's basically making them available, and it's like so people can live a better life. Anyways, you should look at Brian Johnson.
No,
Yeah.
I will not be following his blueprints. This is all the story of the sock. Oh, okay. So it's not for Indiana Jones. You're just making up a sock story, Greg? Yes, they make kids go to field trips to the Fountain of Youth, apparently in Florida. He also says Florida water's terrible.
Oh.
And Dash wants to know, who's Johnson reversed its age with dirty water?
Oh, but
A lot of work to
Maybe.
slip in the tub and kick it tomorrow. That's a good point.
I mean, yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Well, he has attendants in the tub with him to make sure he doesn't fall, who are holding him and bathing him the whole time, probably.
Actually, he floats now. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Oh, he levitates, right.
Yeah.
Because he's so light.
They've measured gravity with his like body density. I'm just kidding. Like,
He sold his company to eBay for $800 million. He has much to live for. That sounds like no life at all to me, though.
I know. That's too much. It's way too much. Enjoy life. It's fun.
Oh, those weird billionaires.
I can't even think of like, like they call billionaires like eccentric, but like if he wasn't a billionaire, then he'd just be weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he's fucking
When you
weird.
have the money, you're eccentric. When you
fucking
don't have the
weird.
money, you're weird. Yeah.
So,
All right, let's see here. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's we're done talking about Brian Johnson.
Let's see here. He doesn't bathe after 3 p.m. without a lifeguard.
He could have spent his $800 billion finding Atlantis, but no, he's like
That's
measuring
true.
his
Now, that would have been good use of money.
Yeah.
lame,
And I bet the Atlanteans could probably have technology to make him live a long time, too. So,
right?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Right,
see, I know how to spend money.
Nah. invest with Jeff. Da-da-da-da.
That's right. And I'll find Atlantis for you. With
Wait, you have
Amaliya
your own
Louis
theme
as our
song.
lead archaeological guide with her hat. Even though
Don't
she
forget
keeps
the hat.
tripping and falling because she can't see, she's really good.
Follow me this way.
And she can speak Russian and French and Italian to all the international visitors.
That's true.
Yes, with an accent.
With an accent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of Amaliya, do you have anything you want to promote?
No, I mean we got connected through Art of the Roll, and
I know. Normally we're talking about Art of the Roll, but Greg's
still
like,
We're
Jeff,
on-
you're so amazing. I'm going to put you on the show instead. And
No,
I'm
jeez.
sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
join the show. We're on hiatus right now. We are
Bring them back. Bring them back.
No, but we want to do something a little different. That's all I'm gonna say for now.
Well, so tell people what you guys were doing, though, in case they. I
Right,
know
so yeah.
most of our viewers are familiar, but if they're not.
People who haven't, so we did D&D online streaming. So we had our own online stream. It was every Thursday night. We did our first season was about a year, I would say, or we ended the campaign about 54 episodes.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
and it was great, like really great story arcs and all that. If you're familiar with Critical Role, kind of not the same, but that kind of modeling
Along the lines. Yeah.
along those lines. But now we want to, we're looking for different reasons to switch things up a little bit. We're kind of reimagining it right now. So we've had like a few meetings, we've had few test plays, testing some new systems, finding out things that work, don't work. We know there's a few things we know, like, oh, it's closer to what we want to be. There's things that we know we didn't really like. So may potentially some new players in the future. So there's a few things being moved around, and we'll let you know when it's back up and running. But it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
so
think the main problem may be that Greg guy. Just teasing Greg, just teasing.
He just does no work ever. Like, just doesn't want to spend any time on it.
He doesn't really understand the game systems either. Like, he doesn't know.
Not
what
really. Like, I don't know. The stories aren't creative at all, and so anyway, we're working on it. We're working on it, reimagining, like I said. So yeah. We'll see.
I'm just glad you guys are all keeping in touch still and working on it. So
yeah, no, we really are. Yeah, but it's definitely been a bit quieter a little bit on our end. Like summer things happen, and when you're in between shows, that can happen. But
yeah,
at least for my part, I still really want to get it back up and running. So
oh, good,
awesome! I can't wait.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
Greg says not wrong. Actually, obviously, we're just teasing. Greg puts a tremendous amount of work into it.
Oh, yeah, super. By the way, super lie. I have to. I can't keep up this lie. Greg puts a tremendous amount of work in everything he does, and the stories and characters and worlds he creates are really fun and interesting.
We're going to make season 2 be I would love this because I actually was the only person who loved Larry. A Larry sing along.
Larry. So we're just going to catch you guys up very quickly. Larry. So one of our teammates died. Tragically, and he
in game, not yeah.
in game. Yeah, sorry. Just like nonchalant. Yeah, someone died. It was bad, but anyway, his life, right? No, so his character died in the game, and he created a new character, and we all hated him, and we the players.
Not me. I was a guest star. I love Larry. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Spoilers, we killed him.
And I've never come back.
We resurrected the last guy because, like, I like that guy better. It was a thing. So,
this is why you're off the air because you killed Larry.
It's not.
OMG. I was like, whoa, so chill. Must have been a great fellow.
I know. What a jerk. But, the show, we also had... we had a great puppet. His name's Angelo, great chef. And
that's right.
Our chef Angelo had a cousin that came to visit once, and they had a cook-off. And
that's right, the Chefy Quinn.
Yep, there he is. That's the one and only Chefy Quinn. So that was a really great episode. So we had some fun times. And yeah, anyway, that's enough about me. But I'm also an actor, and everybody on the crew were also actors. So really great at accents. Greg has the best accents, though. Down like this. I
just like that she can say it with a straight face. Like that's my favorite
amazing.
Part.
That is actually right there.
With the straightest face.
No, they're like, oh, okay.
Dash says, I'll never forget about Larry, no matter how hard I try. This is actually hilarious because I bet he has no idea who Larry is.
Yeah.
But I think what was fun also, part of it was that we streamed through Twitch, also YouTube, but on Twitch you could use your channel points and make us do things. So it was also very interactive with the audience.
Yeah.
There was anyway. Again, that will be also revisited, but it was fun.
That was the interactive part. Is like, yeah, that was a big deal. I think that engagement helped.
But I think it's always a question of balance because you want to keep this for something like this. Like you still want to keep things rolling.
Moving.
Because the thing is, if there's too much. I don't think too much engagement, but then someone, let's say, pops into the stream mid sentence and everybody's just laughing at their own jokes, and or then people get lost and they leave. So anyway, that's also
we always like to laugh at our own jokes on the show.
That's true.
Yeah, I do too.
Anyway. So, folks, while you're waiting for that to come back, don't worry. You should still watch Are the Roll because Greg is doing stuff all the time there, including tomorrow night. I'm on their show. We do it usually at 10:30, but tomorrow is special. Actually, we're going to start at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern time. That is, and instead of Star Wars, we're going to go back to playing Cowboy Bebop, the new RPG that just came out.
Whoa!
Yep.
That's
so
crazy.
you can, and our special guest Marisa Wolf, who you've seen a million times in this show, she's going to join us for some fun, and Chaz, of course, and Marks will be there with Greg running things. Sometimes I actually GM the Cowboy Bebop stuff. So join us tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern special time. Art of the Roll there on Twitch and YouTube. And
I know you're speaking Amaliya's language, talking anime now.
I know.
Oh,
Who
well, fuck. You should. Why don't you? You should come on, man. Then
Well, I'm not. My characters aren't ready. I mean, can I? I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah. Well,
At some
first
point,
off,
yeah.
I'm also GMing some of them, so I can just say yes, you're on. Suck it, Greg. But I mean, actually, the good news is this is a really easy, simple character creation process. This is a rules light game, not like D&D.
That was a great demonstration of the film industry too. By the way, it's like, well, this is my project. Yeah, you got the role. But yeah,
That's
I
good.
do,
That's right.
yeah. I do like anime, and I do like Cowboy Bebop's world a lot.
Oh, dude, you gotta join us then, man. If not, maybe like next time. If not tomorrow.
I mean, I like Star Wars too, but part of the reason I never joined was because we were doing Out of the Role, and then I had that, and then this, and then work, and then I just had so many. But now that we're on hiatus,
Yeah, every once in a while, right? Just jumping in
Yeah.
for a night
Anyway,
or something.
yeah, let's talk about
Or
that.
like every week.
No, jeez.
Executive decision, Greg. Suck it again.
Wow.
Hand pink waving. Yes, Chaz will be there tomorrow.
Nice.
Thank you for always watching.
Who's playing who?
Well,
Or are they made up characters?
we made up our own characters.
Okay, yeah.
So when I GM'd the first session. Greg played a character very much like Ed. I'm playing a character kind of like Faye.
Nice.
And what the heck? Marks is playing like a ninja. And Chaz is a Norwegian martial arts expert, I believe. Chaz, correct me if that's not
Ooh.
I just like the Norwegian part. I like that.
Yes, that's
yeah.
part. The braids are part of his.
Chad walks around with his chin like this, with no
All up
hat.
in the air.
Yeah,
No hat necessary.
Just
Oh, Greg says mine was like if Beavis and Butthead met Ed.
Oh. Well,
He kind of talks like this. He's like, yeah. Okay, guys, go on. What are we gonna do? Let's go, guys.
Spent a lot of hours watching that show. I don't know if I should be proud or not.
no, be proud. Be proud.
Yeah, be proud. No, be proud.
Yes, Mr. Ed the horse. That's what Greg is playing.
Right. Yes.
Like, cowboys, let's go get that bounty.
I like the slight Cajun to your Mr.
I don't
Ed.
know. That's not how Mr. Ed sounded. Wasn't he a Cajun horse?
Yes. I guarantee.
I guarantee.
I feel like screaming on the other side of his screen. That's not what it sounds like.
That's who the I don't know who's Hank Hill. That's Mr.
Hill.
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
King of the Hill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, I guess it's time for our Indiana Jones discussion. This is our Indiana Jones show. Oh, before we do that, here is Chaz's character's named Yoshi. He's a Nordic martial arts master. He's from Norway, not his martial arts. He always has to specify that for some reason that his martial arts are not Norwegian. And his full name, by the way, is not. I'm not joking. Is like 6 different names or 7. Yoshi is his first name.
Okay, well, give it to us. You can't just.
Yeah, in the chat. Please give it to us in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And he didn't use a generator for this. I asked him. He actually made it up on his own.
Oh, really?
Ooh, do you remember when you could Travoltify your name?
Travolta.
Ooh, Travoltify?
When he messed up like.
Oh yeah, I did Menzel's name for
name,
yeah.
and it was Adele Dazeem, and then you
Adele
could go
Dazeem.
online and type your name, and it would generate like it'll Travoltify your name.
Wow.
No,
that's
Marx is a Latino martial arts ninja. I know all the Japanese martial arts. Unlike Richard Drag, there's a lot of martial arts going on in this
Okay,
show,
so
folks.
wait, if his martial arts are not from Norway, and he's very specific about that, where are they from?
That's a mystery.
Oh,
He's a man of
that's-
few words. I
with the
say
with
something
the
to him, and I'll say something to him in character, and he'll lean forward and be like, "Yes," but he says it very, very deep.
Very, very Norwegian of him.
But he flings his like braided locks around, and that helps us do a lot of stuff. Because that's actually one of the traits you can have your hair help you do stuff in your clothes.
I mean, if you're a really advanced martial artist, like everything does something.
That's right.
That's true.
Like braids
That's
are not
very
for nothing. It's not an aesthetic.
I also love how Greg is GMing tomorrow, and he has such a great grasp of who characters are, who's playing who.
Oh, good. Oh, that'll be fun.
He's like, wait, I thought the Norwegian was Marx.
No, I'm Ed. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
All right. Anyway, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
All right. Oh, I don't know. What do we want to talk about with Indiana Jones? What do you want to talk about, Amaliya?
Well,
Tell us this. Tell us why.
The reason I'm here, if anybody is curious, is just I told them a long time ago that Indiana Jones was my teenage crush. Not Harrison Ford, specifically Indiana Jones, like that character. And I just wanted to be a female Indiana Jones. If I could have like a dream role these days, like that's kind of what I think about, like an action adventure. I will find the lost city of Atlantis.
I mean, that is the movie you do. Yeah.
So so I really like the franchise, and even it's like even when the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out, there were a lot of choices there, but there was just this bias about it where it was like, it's Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? Right. Like just to be back in the world and back with I was like, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like Star Wars. There were some that like, and then there was like arguably when those like new movies came out later, some people like, but it's like Star Wars. Like, shut up. Like, you're gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Like, and so Indiana Jones for me was kind of like that, and so I was very. I don't know, Dial of Destiny, I'm like really psyched about. I'm sadly working on Friday, but if for some reason I get called off, you'll know where to find me. You won't know exactly in what movie theater location I will be in, but you'll know what I'm doing.
By the way, hello, Johnny. Thanks for having me here. Oh, arch enemies. Maybe that's Francis. I don't know. But hey, thanks. So glad you're here. We're talking Indiana Jones. Well, hey, wait. Why don't you you can see it tomorrow? Doesn't it come out Thursdays in Canada like here, or do they not do that?
Well, it's coming out on the 30th for us.
Oh, because they say that here, but they always release it a day early here now.
Oh, maybe they will.
You should check. You should check. Because we talked about this. Midnight shows became 9 o'clock, became 7 o'clock. Now it became like 3 o'clock shows.
That's very true. Some of them. I don't know. I'll check because then I am available tomorrow. I will be.
Yeah.
I'll make myself available tomorrow.
I know. Where are you? Goodbye.
Greg says Star Wars sequel trilogy was garble. I watched it 4 times at least. That's how you know he hates it. The more he watches it, the more he hates something.
Yes, but it's just that thing. Like you're not gonna skip it. It's part of the thing. If you're doing a Star Wars rewatch, you're gonna watch it.
Right.
Oh wait. Oh my God, Greg. Now they've moved it back to 11 a.m. Thursday. This is what I said, Francis, a couple shows ago. Just say movies released on Thursday now. Don't say Friday. That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess midnight technically though, but if it's 11, there's no.
But no, but I think he means 11 a.m. because movies are way before 11 p.m. on Thursdays here in the U.S.
11 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, in like 5 years from now, they'll be releasing movies on Mondays instead of Fridays and Thursdays or something.
I mean,
they'll be like, we're getting a real head start.
Sadly, be probably closed in 5 years, but I'm just kidding.
No. You're making Francis cry. That's his favorite thing.
I know. I mean, it's not what I want, but it's a.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. I hope not. I like the movie.
I don't. Yeah, eventually probably, but not right that soon. Anyway, here's his full name. Here's his full game name: Yoshi Akagaji Dagger Eric Lundquist Alexander Hihu. That's how I'm saying it anyway.
Ask him again tomorrow. See if he answers the same thing.
He actually has said this every time. Yeah, he gets it right.
Call him Yodela. Yodela. That's
Yoda.
His
the
first
acronym.
letter.
Yodela.
Yodela. Does his character take a lot of time when he has the opportunity to introduce himself? Like very annoying about it? Is that what he does?
No, he just says Yoshi.
Oh. Well,
but I think she wants you to say the whole name from now on, Jess.
Yeah, because you have a line. Like I don't know. I feel like there'd be a moment like very annoying when you're in the middle of like like, anime style when you're in the middle of a battle, and then they have these like long speeches, and then that's where he comes and he's like, "I am," and then he says like his whole like name, and it's like the 14th or something.
Hey, look, the bad guy will wait for a hero to transform into their super costumes in anime, so they will wait for someone to say their full name.
Of course.
Is anybody else gonna go watch Indiana Jones: Dial of Destiny, or is it just me?
I'm seeing it on
definitely
Friday. Yeah, I'm seeing it on Friday.
I'm gonna see it, but I never watch movies when they first come out because I can't take packed
on
theaters
Friday
with
or
people.
Thursday?
No, me, it's going to be on Friday. I'm not doing
Me,
the
it's going to
Thursday
be next week in the middle of the week when nobody's in the theater.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I like that too.
So people don't ruin it for me by talking and being on their phones and other shit.
I saw Dune in a theater by myself. It was really nice.
Nice. I love it when I'm by myself.
It was well, I really wanted to see it, and it was like kind of middle of the week, and I was like, I'm going. And remember, it was like, I changed my mind. I was like, oh, see ya. And I was like by myself. And
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
So Greg actually did mean 11 p.m., but I just checked here. I'm sure it's different by state. It starts 3 p.m. in my area tomorrow.
Yeah, same. 3 p.m. in my area.
So Greg, apparently Florida, where you live, they don't show them as early.
No.
But now he says early evening. That's still not as good as us here, Greg. I'm definitely going to go see it when it's available in my basement. Okay, so he's waiting for the home release.
Yeah.
Who's waiting for the release?
Dash V. He's just seen his basement.
I mean, fair. Do you have a nice setup in your
He
basement?
does. He actually has a movie theater in his house.
Wow. That's nice.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Did you sell your company for $8 billion?
He also, has a hyperbolic chamber or whatever you call those, and
100 doctors watching his every
He also levitates.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Johnny. Without the crush of humanity, very nice.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow I might finally see The Flash because nobody's really seen it anyway, so I guess I could go anytime. But
no one's gonna bother you. You can go anywhere, whatever you want. Don't worry about it.
Yes, I'm excited for Dial of Destiny. I think the trailers look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh. It looks like I probably
she's looking
could
up
see
times.
it tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I was going to ask. Who? It's not Disney who owns this, right? Who owns the franchise?
Sadly,
now?
they have. It used to be Paramount. Now it is Disney.
Oh wait, is it because did Lucas just sell? Did Lucas sell all Lucasfilm or just Star Wars to them?
I think you just sold Lucas.
Well, because they also have Willow though, which was a Lucas thing.
Yeah, Lucas was like, "Here's my soul."
Well,
yes.
when everyone tells you you're a fucking piece of shit asshole, yeah, no kidding.
And then there's like,
thanks, fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Walt Disney purchased Lucasfilm, they ended up owning the rights for Indiana Jones and anything Lucasfilm related, which is also Willow.
Yeah. What I do like though is that I checked this. Lucas was one of the two guys who did the story for this film. He didn't do the screenplay, but he did the story, like all the other Indiana Jones. So that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, all right. So besides Dial of Destiny, though, let's talk other. What was that? So why did you say, you told us earlier, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Why is that your favorite?
Oh yeah. This was like, okay. So Raiders of the Lost Ark for me, and I feel.
And tell us in the chat what your favorite
Not
film is.
all franchise. I think the Alien franchise. I do think I liked Aliens better, but we can get back to Aliens another time. But where a lot of franchises are concerned, especially Indiana Jones, that's where I fell in love with Indy. You know what I mean? Like, so after that the Raiders of the Lost Ark had my heart, and not only that, but in terms of story, I think of all of them, it was just really well balanced. You know. Just in terms of the plots and in terms of, I mean, there's this argument.
He didn't fall over too much. You're right. Well balanced.
Yeah. yeah, actually. Well, there were a few stumbles, but
actually, he did. He always falls over.
They were kind of sexy, so it's okay. No, but I think I don't. There's also like this big argument that, he's not really this big hero because
Oh,
whether
right.
he had gone after you guys saw that, like, and it's so true.
Yes.
Like whether he had gone after the Ark of the Covenant or not, like the same thing would have happened. And while that may be like a fair point, I mean he's still very cool, and it's just
Right.
what, yeah, like, but it is, but I think partly overall, like also all the characters and
Mm.
the Marion, that character is also great. I think. What's her name? Not Ravenwood. That's the name of the character, but Karen Allen. What's her
Yeah,
actress
Karen
name?
Allen.
Karen Allen.
I think so.
I mean, she's such a nice counterpart to him. Not that in the others he didn't have another, but I don't know. I just think I liked all the characters, and I think you were saying both of you liked The Last Crusade the best.
Yes, which I want to ask France in a second, but Dash wants to see I'm assuming he means Ke Huy Quan, who played Short Round. I
Yeah.
actually would have really loved to see him in Dial of Destiny because he's back now.
I thought they would bring him back, but that was in Temple of Doom for short round.
It's probably they probably were shooting this before he became big from Everything Everywhere.
You know what would be funny or not surprising is if they do a post or mid-credit scene.
Yes, with him.
Yeah.
I think what I would love if they do that and then he takes over as the Indiana Jones.
I'm pretty sure it's Phoebe Waller-Bridge, I think, is going to take over.
Oh, they're going to have her do it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I want Short Round.
If there's a female taking over for Indiana Jones, excuse me.
Right, exactly. Right here.
Get out of here, Phoebe Waller, whatever your name is.
Phoebe. But I think Short Round, yeah, that would have been a cool.
It is a missed opportunity. You're right, Dash.
Yeah, completely. Dash, I like you.
Yes, and people are confirming all Lucasfilm is to Disney now.
Yes.
Francis, what? Yeah. So why do you, since we both love Last Crusade, why is it your favorite?
I think it's the funniest one. I think Last Crusade is the funniest one out of all three of them.
By far, I think.
Yeah, it has the most humor.
The pacing is also the fastest too.
Yeah, and
the pacing's great. Yeah,
it has a great intro where it explains Indiana Jones and like everything that makes him iconic in the first 5 minutes of the movie. They give it to him. The hat, the whip, the chain, the scar on his chin, all that stuff, all in 5 minutes, all on a train. It's great.
But yeah, him and Sean Connery again. They have such
great
good chemistry. They're so funny together.
Yeah.
There's so many just funny scenes, like the one I was talking about where they're tied up in the chairs, and then they're in the thing and it rotates around, and then the Nazis are all there, and they're just like, it's just so ridiculous.
Yeah, really. I think it would be for me at Lost Ark, Crusade, Temple of Doom, and then it would probably. But I don't know. I haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet, so we'll see. And
right.
I don't know.
Okay, Greg saying the Lost Ark establishes everything. It's hard to say it's not the most creative. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about our favorites, though. I think maybe it is. By the way, sorry, I have to say, Dazzles. Hello, Dazzles. Dazzle has not been here forever. He's a longtime fan of us from Australia. Thanks so much to see you here. You missed my amazing Australian accent earlier, Dazzles. So you're so sad about that.
You would have loved it.
It's so great to see you. And yes, my good friend, also friend Jenna is here, who was on our show before, not that long ago. Love the boulder scene in Lost Ark. That's one of the most iconic scenes in movies, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And Pierre's here. Everybody's joining us right now during Indiana Jones discussion. Nice.
As they should. But
congrats to Jenna, by the way. She just finished her first children's book. She showed it to me yesterday. So
congratulations.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny. Well, you know what, Johnny? This is your great chance to go back and refresh yourself. By the way, you can see them for free on Pluto TV. They've been doing a marathon for the last month of these movies.
Wow. Johnny, you're in for a treat.
She's like, the biggest treat you'll ever know in your life.
The biggest treat. I don't know.
Yeah, what about the Young Indiana Jones TV show? Did you guys watch that? I did. Sean Patrick Flannery, Harris, Sean Patrick something. I usually get it, and I messed it up.
I actually didn't.
No?
Nah, I may have, but I don't remember it.
I think it was decent. It wasn't great. It had potential. I think the idea was cool.
Who was young Indiana Jones?
Yeah, it was Sean Patrick, and then I'm messing it up.
Is it Flannery?
I feel like that's too Irish. That's a messy.
It could be. Well, okay. Well,
he just gets in a lot of bar fights, which is it's on theme, you know.
it is Flannery.
Sean Patrick Flannery. I was right. Shit, nice.
Wow. So would you say?
Dezel's forgot that existed. I've never seen it. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can get it somewhere.
It's
Maybe
hard for me because like it's not like James Bond, you know, like Indiana's and like there's one person that's Indiana Jones.
Well, the Young Indiana Jones had two. They had the young version, and then they had the old Indiana Jones, aged Indiana, where he had an eye patch. Like they gave Indiana Jones an eye patch in his older years. It's really weird.
What?
Yeah.
Was it the pirate? Like, did he go after?
What are you talking
treasure?
about?
In the Young Indiana Jones. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he was a pirate.
In the Young Indiana Jones TV show?
Yeah, I guess they showed a future version of Indiana Jones. Yeah, he had a Jack Sparrow.
Just Pirates of the Caribbean.
Young Indy was a great way to introduce kids to history. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
What about that one where Indiana Jones and Sean Connery try to break an Alcatraz? So you usually reference this for another Sean Connery. So it's usually, I'm assuming he means The Rock.
Yes.
Right?
The Rock.
Yeah.
That movie.
Well, that's usually where people say it's actually James Bond, right? Breaking into Alcatraz.
That's right. Yeah. There's enough hints that that Sean Connery is just playing a retired James Bond in that.
Oh,
movie.
I see. Now he's just picking action movies, or the one where Indiana Jones had to save people on the bus that couldn't go below 50 or would blow up.
Liam Neeson is doing a movie. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Like
but
Speed?
The premise is he has to keep driving or his family dies. And it's called like Retribution or something like that. Like it's a one-word title.
It's so strange that he became. I mean, I love it as action, but it's so weird that he was this kind of renowned dramatic actor and he became just this huge action guy in his later years.
Right. He's like retirement age, and he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do anything that may break my hip. Whatever it is, I don't care. I'm going to do it. It's like, all right, go ahead, Liam. Do it. That's fine. And play American with your really strong, Irish accent. Go for it.
Okay, how about this? In the chat, you can tell us as well. What is, Amaliya, and we'll ask all you guys, what's your favorite scene from any of the movies? Or Francis, if you have one off the top of your head, you can let us know.
Off the top of my head. Oh, geez, that's a good question.
I'm trying to think too.
Yeah.
That one I mentioned is one of my favorites. Funny when they're tied up, but
yeah. No, because a lot of the scenes that I remember are the scenes where the bad guy gets their comeuppance, right? Because that's very memorable, right? A lot of face melting, a lot of people on fire, a lot of hearts being ripped out of bodies.
Those are the ones I don't usually love as much because they're really gruesome.
But yes. But that's just, Right.
But
I mean, those are the ones I'm like, oh man, I remember that. Oh yeah, I have the heart.
This is one I thought of though too, the no ticket one in Last Crusade where
he throws
this guy disguised as a ticket guy.
Yeah.
And he throws the Nazi overboard and everyone looks at him. He's like, no ticket. And they all start to grab for their tickets because they go real fast.
No, that's a good scene. That's a really good scene, actually. That's a good funny scene.
Which is funny later on, though, I realized when I watched it this time, was like, why is he speaking in English when he's not in a foreign country?
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's so true.
Oh.
Every Harrison Ford movie becomes much cooler if you pretend it's really Indiana Jones in Witness Protection. Ah, okay.
Like Firewall, where he plays a data analyst, and he's really
or
just
Sabrina.
Jones.
Is it funny? Is it good in Sabrina too? Or Air Force One?
He's in that Yellowstone prequel TV show.
Yeah, 1883.
And then he's like in another one. He's like in another TV show from Apple where he's like a psychiatrist or something like that.
Everybody's in TV now, man. Schwarzenegger's in his first TV.
He's doing all this stuff. Like Harrison Ford refuses to retire. He refuses to sit down and like enjoy life and hang out with Calista.
That I was like 8 years old. So
Tammy's least favorite scene, hello Tammy, is the hole with all the snakes. I think my least favorite is the Temple of Doom with all the fucking bugs.
I'll say with the snakes one though, like it's really iconic. Like
that's true.
Like, but you know what? Actually, the scene, and actually there's like a cool like behind the scenes story also with that is where he's fighting the swordman with his like
Oh
his
yeah,
gun.
yeah.
That, like that's, and he has like
You remember when he shoots him?
Yeah, and he just like
Wait, was that the thing where he got tired or something and just ad-libbed that? He got sick.
yeah. So they were all like the whole cast had like food poisoning.
That's it.
And they were just had to shoot the scene because budget and everything, and they were trying, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna like, I don't know, they were trying different ways, and then at one point I think Harrison Ford was just like, what if he just takes his gun out? And then like Steven Spielberg was like, yes. And I don't know, I think the delivery of it was just kind of that moment. It's maybe not the best scene, but it's just definitely one that it's such a meme, but it also just stands out, and also it just makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in a lot of movies, there's like, ooh, he brings a sword. I'm gonna bring a sword. He finds a stick, and he breaks a stick in half, and they start like fighting. But then take the gun out. It's like such a simple like, hey, let's move on. And I don't know. It also represents just like Indy's like very practical approach to like everything. Like, he's not like a lazy guy, but in some ways he's a lazy guy. Where if he can like, I don't have to go through this. Like he'll try to, like his attitude. I don't know.
I love the way Amaliya talks about Indiana Jones and kind of that, really way of admiration of just like, oh, like he's real.
She's like one of the students in the first movie when they put their eyelids
when
down.
she closes her eyes and it says, I love you on her eyelids. That's totally her.
Let's see her eyelids. Oh, nope, nothing
you,
on
Amaliya.
it. Okay.
That's totally you. You just have I love you on the eyelids.
What a missed opportunity for me right now. That would have been so good.
Yes, you should have been one of his students in
Tammy, I don't blame you. I don't like snakes either.
Yeah, and the bugs one day were real bugs when they put
so
that.
Didn't like snakes either. Indy didn't like. Oh, were they the bugs too?
That's gross.
Yeah, the bugs were like they're the behind the scenes. They're pouring real.
Oh my god, I would not be doing
tarantulas and spiders and all that stuff. Yeah. All right.
So actually, one scene actually, because I was watching these again recently on Pluto. I really liked actually the end of Last Crusade after, so unfortunately, whatever the woman's name is that he's got the love interest with, she tries to get the grail, right? And then she falls in, and then he's trying to reach for it as his father's holding him.
Yeah.
And his father, I forget the exact line, but he's something like son or something, just leave it. Like he has that connection with his father, like at the end, like he's like, you're more important than this grail. Like,
oh, right. Because the grail was within reach.
Yeah, like it was with his fingertips almost, but he was gonna. Yeah, so I don't know. I thought it was a nice moment where, he chooses to go back, and then they have kind of like, and him and his father kind of like, finally reconnect with each other.
Actually, and yeah, that's really it is like it's actually it's a really iconic scene where he basically chooses to save his father's life. Yeah, and it's just a very that's a good one actually. It's a really good. Yeah.
Oh, this is the line. Let it go, Indy. Okay. Thank you, Greg. Oh, Greg, you know your lines. Very good. I'm impressed, sir.
I think he's saying it, though.
Yeah, Sean Connery sang it. You're right.
Right. He was frozen before Frozen.
Right. Yeah. You're right. Yes. Like, let it go. Let it. Just throw that grail away.
A lot of people, Jeff, would think that like that scene where he saves his father instead of the Holy Grail is one of the most iconic ones. Like yes, there's like this pit of the snake and the boulder, of course, and like the sandals are like.
There's a lot of iconic scenes, actually. Yeah.
Those moments are like the branding of Indiana Jones. If you're but in terms of like, I think a lot of people would argue like that scene from Last Crusade when he saves his father instead of the Grail is
Well, it's the heart. It's the heart of the.
Yeah, it's the heart and. Yeah, so I think that's a good one. I guess.
I hope you watch it a lot because you actually like it this time, though, not because you hate it. Like you hate watch things.
In Temple of Doom, there's also that bridge standoff that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, the bridge standoff, very iconic scene. Yeah,
that's a really fun one. I mean, I like all of them. Like I had to give it a choice. Like we didn't give a lot of love to Temple of Doom, but I actually really did enjoy Uh,
Yeah, that's the one I don't really dig, but I know a lot of people do. That's good. I'm glad you like
I
it.
mean, they eat
I actually
monkey
think-
brains and weird
Yeah,
things out of
too-
beetles.
I think
There's a
Crystal
lot of-
Skull gets too much of a rap, honestly. I'm not saying it's great, but it's decent. There's some really fun action scenes in Crystal Skull.
You
though.
know, you know what it is with Crystal Skull? Like, I don't feel okay. So we did the father-son thing in Last Crusade,
Mhm.
and the whole Shia LaBeouf thing. Like, I don't think they needed to try to work in this huge reveal with like Marion and like, oh, this like because it's been so many years since between the movies, and so I feel like they just like, oh, bringing back the actors and like trying to work in like, and I think there, and then it's like, oh, but then it's like Russian KGB and like aliens, and then there's like this other thing going on, and it's like the whole family's there, and I think it's just there were a lot of good things about Crystal Skull. I think in terms of, you know, the pacing, the action adventure, all that. A lot of the elements were there, but it's just like, what are you like the plot twists that didn't need to be, you know?
They
I
they,
don't know.
they overstuffed it with a bunch of stuff that they didn't need. They could have just made it a simple adventure.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
think, Greg said like the support characters weren't the best, and I would tend to agree, which in other indie movies is not the case. The support
That's true.
characters are actually awesome.
Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah,
other,
we get John Rhys Davies back in this one, right? In Dial of Destiny.
and they also, you know, with this Crystal Skull, like a lot of them are already established actors, you know, whereas like in the other movies, those actors went on to do a lot of things, and you can be like, ooh, like you were like, what's his name? In the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the actor that goes with him in the first scene where the boulder is.
Alfred Molina.
Yes, Alfred Molina.
Oh, is that Alfred
So-
Molina? Nice.
Yeah.
It is Alfred Molina, but it's like just a small role, you
Yeah.
know, but like Alfred Molina, you know what I mean? So, and I think, and the way is like even secondary characters had like impact in all indie movies, where these were just like kind of such throwaways.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that I feel like they didn't treat well. But it's not. It wasn't like I wasn't bored when I watched the movie. Like it wasn't, you know. But
Well, good.
But also when
Necro-
you're, yeah, go ahead.
Necrotius, of course, every week he has to needle me on this. Crystal Skull is still better than Deep Space Nine. Well, DS9 is still better than Voyager, so there. No one understood the Crystal Skull movie, listeners may think, because it leaned too much on the ancient aliens theory and it wasn't supported by the action drama fans that indie fans are.
Well, it was the first time they kind of stepped away from the supernatural to the sci-fi, right? Like that's kind of
I
right
guess.
because they didn't do
I mean,
sci-fi ever in the other ones.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a weird kind of alien or otherworldly. It was otherworldly, but it was spiritual.
World of Doom was like tribally and all weird a little
Tribally,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, but this one was it was a little otherworldly, and it was like modern, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
so
and not that.
you don't want them to use the Dial of Destiny to like call ET? ET phone home?
Well, I mean, they're the same. They're the same.
I
Is
mean, at this point.
Amblin? Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I think so. It should be. I don't know. I'm really interested in Dial of Destiny, and I have my hopes.
Don't worry, folks. She'll just be like this watching. Oh,
I know, she'll
indie, indie.
I'm gonna close, and I'm gonna miss the whole thing. Just be like,
Her hat will be too low. She can't really see the screen. It is sad, but I will say, Dash, that 2-3 years ago, I saw Shy was in a movie called Peanut Butter Falcon. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie.
oh yeah.
Kind of
It was a
like
good
more of an indie film. So maybe
Like it
we'll
was
come
just
back.
it was temporary. He came back as a just he did a little cameo for a music video about him where it was just making fun of Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
like,
really?
The whole music video, yeah, and he was very into it.
Oh, actually, Michael told us earlier, I think, that there were 4 different actors who played young Indy in the series, and Harrison Ford did a cameo at one point, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Michael, for that. The idea that the communist lady loved this perfect alien council, and that council ended up being one individual alien, was sort of collectivism versus individualism. I was surprised by that. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Look at Greg getting all philosophical.
I know. Look at that. Big ideas, small movies.
Wait, the original Mummy films are better than the Crystal Skull, except maybe the Scorpion King. I like the Scorpion King movie, actually.
And then they changed the Scorpion King for every sequel afterwards, which I didn't think The Rock was big enough to do, to not be in the sequels.
Well, because then they were, I think, just direct to videos, the sequels, too.
They were, and they were all wrestlers.
Were they really all wrestlers?
I'm pretty sure they were.
All I know is the Mummy 2 where the Scorpion King comes in, I think, as a cameo. That's one of the worst CGs I've ever seen in my life.
My favorite scene from that movie is when the Scorpion King falls into the pit, and then about 7 beats later, Imhotep runs in and goes, "No!" and throws his hands out and goes, "No!" at the pit. So he's been down there for a while, guy. You could react sooner.
Because he was on the green screen and he was waiting for the director to tell him, "Oh yeah, he's falling down." Oh,
it was an error in editing.
To me is one of the funniest scenes. It's just like, wow, that is the slowest reaction to anything in a movie. But yeah,
but the Mummy films are fun. Yes.
Wait, they are.
Wait, let me share this. This is what Chris sent me. He said this popped up while we were talking about this on his Facebook feed.
Is it indie related?
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Wake up to adventure, nutty chocolate, butterscotch, and caramel.
What the hell is that?
Grab Crusader's Cup and take your taste buds on a caffeinated journey. Bones Coffee Company. Oh, it's coffee beans.
Bones Coffee. I'm looking.
Crusader's Cup. It's called.
It's called Bones Coffee Company.
Bones Coffee Company is where it's. I
wonder there it is.
I wonder if they'll have at the theaters the indie themed popcorn buckets, probably.
So you can have either Daring Delight, which is a sweet coconut and delicious caramel blend coffee, Toffee Treasure, which is of course an English toffee version, or Crusader's Cup, which is Scotcheroo. Are they sure it's coffee? It's like they keep saying cookie.
What?
Oh, I don't know. What? It's a coffee company. Maybe they make other stuff too. If it's I would rather have cookies than coffee.
Scotcheroo, yeah. I don't know what a Scotcheroo is.
I want Daring Delight. I just like the alliteration there. But not if it's coffee, because I don't drink coffee. Oh, Necrodes wants some of this, though. Oh, Crusader's Cup is a good name, too. What was the third name?
The 3 names are Crusader's Cup, Toffee Treasure, and Daring Delight.
Oh, they all alliterate. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Daring Delight. Maybe that's the one that's the least, Daring Delight.
Well, it's sweet coconut and caramel, which to me isn't very daring.
Oh, daring. Oh, it's a little
Hey,
sweet.
that's not daring to some people.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're both sweet, though. It's not like it's really bitter.
It's daring to be that sweet, Francis, to salt your taste buds with so much sweetness.
They didn't stick a celery in there or something.
Right.
Celery?
I don't know. It's like
Stuck a zucchini in there for good measure. Just to
shaved.
really surprise you. I just love that. You need to. These guys. I'm glad they got the.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
They should have, by the way, Crody says, done a crystal skull-shaped measuring cup to go with the coffee. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Peanut butter celery. Suddenly hungry. Oh, the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing we've eaten.
Yeah.
Let's go to Francis. I have not eaten anything weird.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I eat a lot of carnival food. I used to, at least.
That's not weird. Carnival food's great.
Deep fried watermelon.
Oh, that's interesting. That's different. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's weird.
You got me.
Yeah.
deep fried watermelon. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing, maybe. Or chocolate covered corn
Deep
dogs.
for everything.
Do you think the watermelon would get dehydrated?
No, it was really juicy and it was very good. I don't know how they did it, but it was sweet and savory at the same time. It was fantastic.
Have you eaten anything really weird, Amalia?
Yeah. I went
It's like I eat socks.
It's like it's Canada. Poutine alone is weird.
No. It was when I was in Asia, especially. I ate.
Oh yeah.
The weirdest thing.
I like that you asked the question, but we're not prepared to answer.
Well, while you think about it, let me share some answers in the chat. First off, Tammy thinks Bones Coffee should have Dr. McCoy. I agree, because he's Bone.
I'm certain Bones Coffee has, yeah.
His wife Rena eats all the weird stuff: cow stomach, frog legs, chicken feet. Oh, not chicken feet. Chickens who have done amazing things, actually, is what that means.
Oh, because it's FEAT.
Yeah, the feet of chicken. And no, Jenna says peanut butter and celery is delicious. Oh, I guess she's had it. Oh, I like that Shadow Girl.
It's a typical combination is peanut butter and celery.
Ants on the log, but maybe just with no ants, just the log.
Oh, yeah. Don't put the ants on the log. Leave the raisins out of this. What did they do?
When I was a kid, Necrodia says, I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with Hershey chocolate bar pieces, gummy bears, and pretzels on it. To this day, I have no idea why. That doesn't sound bad, though.
No, not at all.
Mm. Oh, cobra blood. That's what it was.
What?
Yeah,
you drank cobra blood?
Yeah.
Why?
I was in Indonesia, and
is it supposed to have some like medicinal properties or healthy properties?
I might live forever.
Oh,
so this is way cheaper than the 800 million this other Johnson dude's spending. You just drink cobra blood.
I know, what a fool. But actually, it was kind of a weird. It was actually very weird, and I probably wouldn't do it again. But I was in Indonesia, and there was like a friend of my brother's. It was his birthday, and he was from California, I think. And he was like, "I'm in Indonesia. I want to do something crazy for my birthday." And,
sounds Californian, yeah.
This local dude. I mean, he said it, I guess, more with the like, "Hey, I want it." I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna do the Californian accent thing, but like, so this local dude was like, "Oh, we could take you to a place." So we're like, "Okay." So a bunch of us got on these little scooters and we followed him to this place. And
sounds sketchy.
Yeah, I can't do a photo here, but I'll send you guys a photo after the stream if I can find it. And the sign just had like a cobra on it, and I was like, "Hey, I don't even know." The place you get in, it kind of looks. There's like a few tables and chairs, and not a lot of people, and it looks pretty sketchy. And it's like, "Yeah, we're gonna drink cobra blood," and I was like, "What?" And so, and then it gets like really weird because you get there and like the snakes are still alive. Yeah, and it's like just like this whole thing, and then they anyway they like put also like the bile in there, and it's like it's just
that
like,
sounds delicious. I don't know why you did it, but you're a brave woman for doing it.
I don't know. Like I was just there was a bunch of us. I didn't do a whole cup to myself. I split one with a guy because I was like, I feel like I don't need a whole I don't.
No.
Yeah, like,
a sip is enough.
It was super sketchy, and then there's other things you could order off that menu. There's other I don't know, but that was what we had, and I was like, I don't know, this didn't feel right, and I was like, is this legal? Are you allowed to do this here? But yeah, basically you go and you can watch them choose the cobra, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't know, yeah. Sorry,
well, Mark says, hello, I just joined to hear about cobra blood drinking. You're in the right place, Mark.
Yeah.
But I feel okay. But in my defense, I feel it fits with our theme.
It does. That's true.
Kind of,
it does fit with. It does fit with what we're talking about.
Yeah, but that is definitely the weirdest thing that I've ever ingested, and so I'm still thinking I might live forever. So maybe I'll in 200 years from now, I'll be taking over the stream.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, she thinks we're gonna live 200 years. That's awesome.
Well, one hiatus for a while, and I'll have to
I see. Yeah. Right. I also Necrotius tried watermelon peeps on a hard shell beef taco. It was oddly good. Okay.
Oh,
chocolate covered crickets and ant brownies.
Right.
Ant brownies.
Yes, also tried taco meat and cheddar on top of vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce at a buffet ages ago with some friends. It was a dare we all try it. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah.
Good. When you go
garlic ice cream at a garlic festival, Johnny says, is his weirdest one.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Yeah,
have fun with that.
Yeah, nothing. Give me the cobra blood.
The other things on the menu: Cobra Pea, Cobra Sweat. Okay.
Cobra Commander.
I'll have to find the photo because I don't remember.
Maybe you'll get Cobra powers, Mark says. And by that he means the powers of Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Or Mortal Kombat.
Cobra!
Oh, yeah. Oh, you will.
Yeah, you can be Reptile.
Yeah.
Yes, the Crody says in 200 years we better still mention Lady Face Up on the show, which is his
sure.
creation.
Yes. Forever.
Oh, he made a
always.
Cobra Commander joke too. Married to Cobra Commander. Nice. No, she is Cobra Commander.
Yeah. She drank the blood. She is now.
So I am now Cobra.
Yeah.
Deep fried Oreos are cracked to Greg. I've never had deep fried Oreos, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
My brother really likes them. I haven't tried.
Once again on this show, we've gotten off on a food tangent. How often this happens,
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. This is how she. Yes, this is how he says it. Cobra. Cobra. Or Cobra, the amazing Stallone movie too, right?
Oh, that too. Yes.
All right, folks. Hey, we got to thank our Patreons here before we do our last game. So thank you so much to the folks who support us every month on patreon.com/supergeekedup. You can pledge any amount you want to help us out. Send in some geeky questions to us, suggest games, all that good stuff. You can also do a super chat. It's a little dollar symbol underneath your chat window there on YouTube. You can do a one-time thing. It'll get highlighted. It looks super cool. It all helps us out. She's so Cobra. Oh, boy. All right.
Cobra.
A Cobra. Cobra, la, la, la. Oh, all right. Lots of Cobra stuff going on in the chat. Now we know Melina's true origin story. Oh, okay. She's Melina.
Oh.
I always prefer Katana, but Melina's cool. Okay, cool. Oh, my God. She's doing the tongue. All right.
So Cobra blood does that to you. What can he say?
Oh, no, like cool, bra? Cool, bra? What? Okay, sorry, Greg.
Yeah, she's so cool, bruh. Like cool.
Like bra, like bro,
Bra, yeah,
like bra.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like she wears a bra.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
There
Okay,
you go.
Anyway, all right. What is the theme here? Are we doing Indiana Jones type?
I
theme here
mean,
for the
sure.
Patreons?
It's difficult.
I mean, if he did go into Pit of Snake, and had he stayed there longer, probably would have had to drink some blood. So, like, the theme is on.
Yeah.
we're on
Yes.
point.
No, I'm with you. It is. It's on point.
But he hates snakes.
All right. Someone who also hates snakes is our good buddy Craig Allen Poole. Thank you so much. But don't worry, Craig. We will not send any snakes. We'll just send socks to your house.
Rachel J, did you name yourself after the snake, the dog?
God.
Yeah, I like that. I'll even clean my socks before I send them over.
All right. And yes, Tammy Anderson. Thank you, Tammy.
Good.
Yes, Tammy. Yes, Tammy. I slept with her too. I'm sorry.
Oh, he did. He does, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he sleeps with the in Last Crusade. He sleeps with the same woman.
Let's see. Johnny Popish. The penitent man is you.
The who? Pelican Man?
Penitent man.
Penitent?
That's what they have to say in the when they're in the thing, right? The penitent man.
Who says
Something
that?
they have to say, but they have to quote something at the same time, right?
In Last Crusade?
In Last Crusade, yeah.
Well, yes. Well, Terry Field, I will run away from a boulder with you anytime.
I wasn't there.
But I would do it if I was there. Oh wait! First off, Greg Horvey, hey, $2 super chat. Took his wallet. What a loser! Oh, the sock is speaking to us. He took Greg's wallet.
Oh my God, sock!
Thank you, sock, for taking some of his money and giving it to us. We appreciate it. He probably only had $2 in his wallet.
That makes more sense.
So thank you. Sorry, Greg. The sock has your money. Thank you, Greg Sock, for your awesome super chat. What on earth did I come back to? You came back to our Patreon shoutouts. Don't you know? Wait, let's do the last one, there, Francis.
Right.
It's also like I'm trying to imagine, because for him and for Dezzles, is that how you say Dezzles? It's
Dezzles.
11. It's like 11 a.m. It's noon.
It's like almost afternoon time.
It's like this is like hefty content for like 11 a.m.
All right, so I wanted to look up a quote, so I'll say a quote from the actual movie here. Yes, I suddenly remember my Jaloo. Let my armors be the rocks, and the trees and the birds in the sky, because he does the thing with the umbrella.
Yes, in the real movie, it's I'm suddenly remember my Solomon.
I'm taking it from my IMDb.
Yeah.
That's the quote he has. Oh, Charlemagne.
Oh yeah,
yes,
but
instead
Charlemagne.
of Jalou,
Yeah,
instead
Charlemagne.
of Jalou,
Yes. Jalou's almost as impressive as Charlemagne.
It's almost as impressive.
Yes. It's almost 2 p.m. here. All right, good.
Oh, there
good
you
afternoon.
go. We had a good
watching.
lunch.
Yes. Have some lunch. Watch Super Geeked Up. I like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. You can go there, patreon.com/supergeeked-up, support us. Or if your wallet gets stolen by a sock, please tell your socks to also give us money like Greg's socks did.
Yeah, sure. You do that too.
Okay, we really need to collaborate on a like super geeked up sock design.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
people need to have super geeked up socks now. That they can all take off as they watch the show.
Oh,
could
they
be
can
the
all strip.
tradition.
We can all strip together.
All strip socks together.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that a lot.
Strip sauce.
I like it. That's good.
I'm going to be part of your creative team.
Well, yeah, since you're
Creative
taking over in
development.
200 years, you should start
That's
now.
true.
Brainstorming session.
Super socked up. There you go.
Mm. Mm.
Technically, it's Amaliya sock. I see. Right, it's a sock that you sent to him.
Oh, that's right. The
who
snowbird
robbed
sock.
him.
I forgot about the snowbird sock. You're
Snowbird
right.
sock.
Yeah.
And Greg likes the umbrella scene you're referencing there, Francis.
Yeah, it was a good scene.
Also,
But I also like, it might be just before that, I think where he's shooting the gun and he shoots the own plane, you know?
Oh, yeah,
He's
he
like,
shoots the back.
Oh, sorry, Sean, they got us.
I like your Sean Connery. It's better than mine. I'll tell you that now.
No, it's not. Because it's me doing your Sean Connery. I'm not doing Sean Connery. I'm doing Francis's Sean Connery. But thank you.
Oh, yeah. We should
Jeffy
have
Quinn
yeah.
SGU socks. Oh.
We should knit a Jeffy Quinn into a sock. Yeah.
Well, then we also have to knit a Bond Girl U or a Sean Connery U or something. Or your
And
face has
Amaliya
never been put
as
on as
Indiana
who?
Jones.
Oh, it's Indiana Jones. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
/
With her-
Carmenton.
Oh, yes. We need Carmen
Crossover.
Sandiego
Nah,
and
that's true.
Indiana Jones. That's a good cross cosplay, actually. Those two together.
Yeah, that is
Oh, yeah.
Because you could have like her red coat, the hat's similar. You could have like the whip, right, for Indy as part of it.
Maybe it's a red leather jacket.
Yeah, there you
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
go. I like it.
I don't know where we all went there, but we went
No,
there.
because I've never seen anyone do that at a convention.
true.
That'd be
And
great.
then I'm just gonna go around saying, "It's not the years, honey. It's the mileage."
Oh, jeez.
That's what he says in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, because Marion is telling him. It's one of his famous quotes. Because Marion's telling him that maybe you're getting too old for this. And
Oh.
he tells, that's
That's
what he-
funny. In the first movie, she says that.
Yeah, that's what
And
she
now at
says.
80 something, he's right, or 80, he's doing it still.
I know, but that mileage is, so cool.
80 years old.
All right. Anyway, hey, it's time for a brand new game, folks. Look at this new game. Francis came up with this idea. I'm calling it Geeky Treasure Hunt. So, Francis, what do we do? So we're gonna get what, a geeky.
We can get recommendations from people. Okay, so the Geeky Treasure Hunt is it's a game where we're going to get suggestions from you guys, and we're going to kind of combine like different words and phrases, or just words really, into geeky like artifacts and stuff.
Well,
And we get to
that's
tell
totally
you-
different than what I was playing.
Oh, what were you thinking of?
Wait, you want us to make up artifacts from words? Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
they'll
saying?
make, or I guess they'll make the artifacts, and we get.
I thought they were going to make the artifacts, and I thought we were going to play archaeologists, not like on a treasure hunt.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that works
What,
too.
what do you want to do? Tell me what
Well,
you want.
my original plan, my original idea was coming up with the different like things that happen when you get like different artifacts have different either curses or different things that kind of are attached to certain certain items.
Oh, you want us to come up with the curses from their artifacts?
Yeah, from their artifacts, and you know, and but we can
Okay,
do a
well,
little
why don't we
bit-
just combine
do-
it? They
yeah,
come up with
do
the
some-
artifacts. We'll play archaeologists doing a scene, and then we will make up the curses as we do the scene.
as we just seen. Yeah.
Okay, wait, what?
He's like, "What the fuck are you two talking about?"
I need to print my script here. What's happening?
Okay, so no script. We're playing like Indiana Jones type archaeologists. We're all together on an expedition.
We're all Tomb Raiders.
In the chat, yes, because Lara Croft's my favorite. In the chat right now, folks, you can do this. Tell us some, artifact or lost treasure we're after. Like, I guess a made-up one, right? It's like
made up one. Yeah, you make it up. It doesn't. It's not a real thing that exists, or
like
or,
socks,
or
for example. Let's say
like
you're looking for socks. Yeah. Socks.
But like give it the socks some personality. Like, what do you want to call them? Are they the socks of something?
Socks
something?
of Shanghai or something.
Yeah, or whatever. And then we get to come up with some.
And then we'll start a scene, like improv a scene where we're searching for these, and then one of us will come up with some curse, supposedly, I guess, once we find these.
Or maybe even some history to it or something.
Yes.
Like I'm like crystal socks, right? Like Greg has this recommendation of Indiana Jones and the crystal socks. Like you can come up with a story of why the socks are crystal. And,
that's right, we could.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we get though before we go too far down that rabbit hole. The crystal. Do like the crystal socks.
They crystallized.
Maybe. Luke Skywalker's severed arm. Oh God.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Lloyd's copper koala. Oh, I like that. That's totally made up. Good.
Yeah.
Lloyd's and I like koalas actually. Indiana Jones and the gigantic petrified T-Rex poop.
I mean, sure. Okay, so we can totally do this. Okay, we got
let's
thanks, guys. Keep going. Keep us some more.
Let's start because Dazzle hasn't watched for forever, and he's in Australia where it's afternoon. I don't know if that's important really, but but we'll start with Lloyd's copper koala. Maybe we'll also work in some of these other ones that people are going to put in there. The pool. Oh God, the pool rolled like the boulder.
Oh God, why? Why,
all
man?
Right.
Why?
So we're after the copper koala, and then maybe we'll search for some of these other things like Ewok scat. Okay, nice. Wow, they're really on the poop thing here.
Like they love the poo.
Pierre, I did say new game. Yes, Geeky Treasure Hunt. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Oh yes, Francis and Amaliya, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry. I was practicing my Scottish accent there. I can talk normally now. Did you say yeehaw?
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Woo.
Right. Hey. All right. We're here to find the famous copper koala. Wait, where are we again, Francis?
Well, we happen to be in the deep jungles of old Chicago. Yes. Now that
Oh, yes. I remember them well, those deep jungles of Chicago.
I made sure to wear my sock boots.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and their monogram. What's on them?
Their mono what now?
They have like a writing and stuff on them, pictures on them.
Oh, well, that's a map to the copper koala.
Oh, great. Take your shoes off. Grab those boots.
That's amazing. How did you know that we needed this map and you happen to be wearing this map? This is amazing.
My grandpappy gave it to me. I had no idea.
Well, your grandpappy was very forward thinking. So you have to thank you for that.
Yes.
I have no idea how to read it. No idea whatsoever.
Well, okay. I think according to this map, we take the number 2 L train into the jungles. It's the fastest run there.
I know what this L train is.
It's elevated. That's what they call in Chicago. Elevated train.
Oh, I thought it was some guy named L Train. Like that was his cool rap name or something. But no, okay.
No, but Lloyd is the name of the guy we're looking for.
Into the jungle, woohoo!
Yeah, we've got jungle fever.
Yes. Yeah, it is very hot here.
I know.
It feels like
the air conditioning isn't working this L train. Woo.
It does feel like we have this jungle fever you speak of. All right.
Well, listen. Oh, it stopped us right in the middle of the jungle. Great. Let's get out.
All right. Wow, this jungle is vast. So we're looking for a what now? A copper what?
Koala. A copper koala.
All right.
In Chicago?
Yeah, but we're in the jungles of Chicago now.
Right. Okay.
Old Chicago.
Right.
Not that new Chicago. With
Oh,
all
wait,
the
we're
city.
walking. We're walking.
Oh,
Let's
right,
follow Amaliya.
All right. Wow, it is
What
hot
does the
here. I
map
feel like.
say? What does the map say?
What does the
Oh.
map say?
What
Oh,
does the map say?
it says, wait, oh, there's monkeys. Look at these monkeys around. Anyway,
Wait, Holden. He's got something.
yes, the map says, find the monkey with the red rump.
Oh man, red
Oh,
rump.
that's for you, Francis. do
Wow. Yes.
Rub
As you
that
both-
rump, Francis.
Well, as you both know, I specialized in that was my study in university was red-rumped monkeys. I needed to follow them and study them for my PhD. So yes, that's the one. That rump has like an arrow pointing downward, which means it will take us to the golden koala. It's like a pointer. Like
No, the copper. Wait, golden. Oh, I thought it was only copper. Wow. It's
mean-
getting more expensive.
Arrow, but let's follow it.
All right, we'll follow the arrow. All right, guys, let's go. Are we swinging? Are we gonna? Yes, I guess
Yes.
we're. All right, we're swinging. Ooh, oh, there you go. Oh, I don't know how to swing, but this is kind of cool.
All right, and we're here.
Where are we?
Wow. Wait, this doesn't look like a jungle anymore. Amaliya, what does this look like? Where are we? Testing the air. Okay.
We're in a dirty sock.
Oh my God, we're in a dirty sock. How do we get?
Oh my
in
God,
this
we're in
sock?
a huge dirty sock.
We're in a huge dirty sock.
I knew we could never trust red arrowed butt monkeys.
I thought you were the expert on them.
I know, but the first thing they teach you is not to trust them. And
Well, wait. You know what I learned in university? That
What did you
there
learn?
was a curse associated with this copper koala, and it was that you would be cursed to always taste dirty socks for the rest of your life.
But if it's a dirty sock, you can just pull these walls down.
Oh,
Because
okay,
it's a
that's
sock.
easy.
Oh my goodness!
To reveal.
Are we revealing the
A shoe.
the sunlight?
It's oh, it looks like you're on top of something. Where are you?
There it is. There it is.
Oh, she's Amaliya found
There,
it.
the koala?
That's
Yes.
Okay, great. Where is it?
You get down there, Jeffy.
Down
Wow.
there. Oh, down there. Oh, I see. It's down. Yes,
There,
down
down
there. In there. There's right. Oh.
That's,
That was
oh,
very-
yeah. That's the only.
very-
That's the only time she calls me Jeffy, when she wants me to go down somewhere.
I know that was very suggestive.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're
Jeez.
gonna have to go.
All right, I'm going down.
Well, don't forget your air quotes whenever you go
It's
down.
really
there.
wet down here in
I
this
know.
jungle, but I'm going down where it's wet.
All right, go down there. We'll be up here. Oh well. Okay,
All right.
okay.
Oh wow. Oh God, it's so sticky. Jeez. Oh. All right. All right.
And did you find the is the
I
koala
found the
down there?
koala. It was in this really tight,
Big
dank
cobweb.
cave.
Big cobweb.
Oh, yeah. Get this cobweb.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh, this. All right.
Wait, but now you're cursed.
Oh, I am. What's the curse?
You're cursed to always eat eucalyptus and nothing
Leaves?
but eucalyptus.
Oh, because it's a koala. Oh yeah. Oh, there's some right here. Oh, these are delicious. Wow. Oh, here. I'm gonna throw the koala up to you, Francis.
Oh, now I'm a police
Now it's.
officer.
Oh, wait, it gave you a different curse. Wait, it made you a police officer
It made me a copper. Oh my god.
because it's made of copper, right?
Right. Oh, I can't. I totally hate authority. Hold on. I'm gonna give this to Amaliya. Here, take the copper koala.
Oh no! It did another curse on her.
It was then just a dream.
Whoa, whoa. Oh,
Oh wow,
What?
Whoa.
that was.
Oh. We
was
really have to
weird.
stop sleeping together, guys.
I know. Why are we all naked? All right, end
I
scene.
got my sock. I got my sock.
Oh, good. She had her socks on at least.
Yeah, good. We had socks over certain parts. Awkward. Yeah, that kind of turned into a little bit of sinful sci-fi at one point. This is the weirdest episode of Dora the Explorer I ever saw.
Can you say koala?
Okay. Oh, I see. These are other artifacts. We get the mic of density. Okay, nice.
The mic of density. So it's a guy named Mike who's very heavy.
Yes. Or it's
That's his
George
curse.
McFly. You're my density instead of destiny.
You're my density.
Well, that's better than other potential koala curses.
That's true. It could have been chlamydia.
God, red rump. Hope Annabelle Sciorra. Oh, is she in Jungle Fever?
Oh, probably. Oh, that's a movie, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
a
man.
Spike Lee. It's an early Spike Lee joint.
A
The
Spike
red
Lee
monkey
joint.
butt.
It's a great song though, too, man. Jungle Fever.
Went down.
Wesley Snipes is in Jungle Fever.
Oh. Yes,
I
monkey
thought
butt.
about Wesley Snipes in a long time.
Well, he was in
No.
jail for a little while, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But now he's
He
back.
doesn't. He didn't take.
He was in Coming to America 3. He was actually quite funny in that.
He's in jail now,
No,
No,
he's
he's
on.
free.
No, he was out a few years ago. He got out of jail. Yeah, he's all good now.
He was in the Expendables movie. He was in that Expendables movie.
Yes, he wasn't one of those. They literally put every single person.
Well, yeah. Did you see that they're making Expendables 4?
Oh, I'm surprised they're not up to
Expendables.
10 at this point. I'm surprised they stopped at 3. To be honest with you.
No, because they're busy doing the Too Fast, Too Furious,
Yeah.
Too Angry, Too Annoyed, whatever.
Oh my God,
too
they should call it
annoyed.
that. When Vin Diesel is like 80, too angry, too annoyed.
Too annoyed, too.
Too old for this. Yeah.
But it's still about family.
Angry.
So wait, is Stallone in the Expendables 4? Is he behind it still, like the other ones?
He's in it. Jason Statham is in it.
Stallone
this,
actually looks great, to be honest with you. Because I
does.
see these commercials for the Stallone family reality show or whatever, and he looks amazing, like
Is
Stallone.
Van Damme? No, not
He was in one of them. He was the bad guy. He might have got killed, though. I don't know. Let's see here. Greg, they are making it. Blade would have been being made right now if it wasn't for the writer's strike, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah. But yeah, that's,
I'm trying to see how old Stallone is. He's 76. Oh, that's not that bad. 76, that's pretty good.
He's,
And he's
young
still...
compared to the other guys, I guess, right?
I mean, Harrison Ford was 80, so.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's 80, yeah.
F and F50. Fast Furious, get off my lawn.
Trying to have a barbecue. Vin Diesel just has that really gravelly, like,
I know.
barely understandable voice. That's what he sounds like.
You
Yeah.
don't
Sounds
have
like
my car. It's a hard one to do, yeah.
It is hard what to do.
Who's Van Johnson?
Is
Wait,
it
isn't
Jean-Claude
that-
Van Johnson?
Isn't that a political commentator for CNN? Van Johnson. Van Jones.
like
That's
it.
Van Jones. Sorry.
The treasure hunt game. It's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. Tell us if you like that, folks, and we'll do it more.
Jean-Claude Van Johnson, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Oh, Jean-Claude Van Johnson. That was an amazing show on Amazon. That was series for Jean-Claude making fun of himself. That was great. I loved it. Yeah. There it is.
Good, man.
Yes. I also, I went to grad school in Chicago, but man, I never made it to the jungles of old Chicago. when I
The
was
jungles of old Chicago, right?
there. I didn't take the right
mean-
L train. That is
Oh,
what they call it.
man.
They call them the L train because it's elevated.
I thought I was really hoping you'd be a rapper.
Yeah. That does sound like it. L train. Yeah.
Train, yeah.
Take the L train. Get down there. Like, whoa.
It's not a letter. It's not like an A. There's like a B train, a C train, a D
No,
train.
because
It's really just an elevated train.
it's EL. EL
Oh.
is why we. Now the trains have
the
different.
train. The train.
The L train.
Oh, the
EL for elevated. They just called that, or the L. They called the L for
Okay.
elevated. But that's not. They're different route numbers, of course, and letters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just refer to the whole thing as the L. Like, you might call it the metro, right? Or the subway. It's called
That's
the
true.
L.
Yeah. The metro.
In Montreal, in Canada, it's the metro, and in everywhere else, it's the subway.
Yeah. Actually, there's a couple places it's the metro. Like in Atlanta, actually.
Oh, yeah?
L train means because it's Spanish masculine.
Spanish, yeah.
What would be the feminine then? What's the
Latrine.
feminine? Latrine?
Store.
Latrine. What store?
Latrine?
We have a Metro here. It's like a grocery store.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Buy your groceries while riding the train. You Canadians just put
Get it
milk
all
Yeah,
in
the
bags
train goes
and-
through the grocery store. Actually, in the middle of it.
First, you start putting milk in bags, and now you're buying groceries
Oh,
at the train station.
God, milk in bags. Drives me nuts.
It's okay. Everybody drinks alternative milks now.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not me.
Those
I drink
come-
normal
Those come
milk.
in boxes.
They
Oh,
do.
wow.
They come in boxes. Yeah. The milk I can drink is in a box. I'm like, oh, it's
What do you
box
drink?
milk.
Almond milk?
Almond milk, yeah.
Oh,
The tree was in
minute.
Mennonites. That's true. So it was
Almond
Achu.
MYLK.
Yes, yeah. It's
milk.
not real milk. It's
That's not real
fake
milk.
milk.
So, folks, we actually would do a show without talking about Star Trek if you guys didn't always bring it up. Which is fine.
Well, Necrodius tried.
Oh, you're right. And I resisted. That was pretty good.
You resisted. And usually
Resistance is not
futile.
futile. Resistance
Yeah.
is not futile.
Not this time. Not this time.
But Greg, you're right. We may have set a record, Greg, by how long we've gone.
That's true.
It's also maybe because of me, because if we're talking about Indiana Jones, I'm always going to bring it back to.
Well, when Harrison Ford, I know, Indy. Yeah, I look. I get it. I get it. Look, I mean,
Hey, do you know I was actually within several feet of Harrison Ford at Comic-Con when he was there for Star Wars Force Awakens?
oh really? No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I was just doing, I was supposed to be shooting video, I was just doing this. So-
Dude, you're just like, oh.
But it's funny because like Han Solo never did it for me, and funny enough, like
it's interesting
not
because
that
they're very similar, I feel.
they are right. It doesn't make sense, but it's like, oh, you're in space now. Never mind.
No, but
I mean, I love Star Wars, but the Han Solo never. I don't know. Just
well, because Han Solo's the rogue and Indy's the adventurer.
He's
right?
more of a
Like,
scoundrel, Han, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, and Indy's the admired professor /
Like,
archaeologist.
there's all this knowledge. Why is Han Solo also has this like space knowledge, but
Right. He's got space smarts. He doesn't have book smarts.
space.
He doesn't have
Okay.
street smarts.
I've never talked about Star Trek. I know, right, Dazzles. No, definitely not. Of course not.
Well, I like that.
I'm not
Good
even
job,
going to
Michael.
put Greg's
Thank you.
up. Yeah, Greg is, who's Mr. Green?
I don't know who Mr. Green is, but I do like that he censored his censored Star Trek.
Isn't that in the Clue board game? I'm just kidding.
That's what
He
I
is.
thought.
He is.
Yeah.
I like Professor Plum, but yeah.
With the wrench in the ballroom. Yeah, that's okay.
Right.
Ooh.
With the cobra blood in the old jungle of
Indonesia.
Chicago.
With the spells, the casting spells. That's like the next clue. It's just like the dark clue and the dark arts. It's just like Cobra Blood and like.
Oh, speaking of dark arts, hey Francis, we were playing the Harry, what the fuck was it?
Oh,
Was it Harry
Wizarding
Potter?
World. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah,
Yeah, but that same company, Portkey, just came out with a mobile.
I saw that.
Which I want to. I tried to download earlier, but I had to free up all the space on my phone.
Oh, because you have all of that pictures and movies and stuff.
No, just
on your phone.
actually that's on my SD card. It's really just apps.
Oh.
Can I put a game onto my SD card? I usually
Sure.
like my hard. Yeah.
You can.
What house? What house are you in?
Well, for the longest time, I always said Ravenclaw, but I finally took the quiz and I'm actually Hufflepuff. Yes, which I embrace my Hufflepuff. What are you?
Yeah, I did the quiz many times, and I was always a Ravenclaw.
Oh, wow.
That's my second one. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. What
You're
about you?
France is always Gryffindor, right?
I hate
Gryffindor
it.
for sure.
Oh, I'm a Gryffindor. I hate it.
Really? I
Or
don't think I could
you
make-
would have gotten to hang out with Hermione and Harry and Ron.
Yeah,
if
but
you
it's
were-
so typical, right? Like,
I know.
everyone wants to be the Gryffindor, right?
Well, I
No.
feel like nobody wants to be because of that anymore now. Though.
That's true. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't feel like you could hate any of the houses. They're all kind of cool.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Boo, boo. I'm just kidding.
Slytherin's fine.
I know. There's some
Cunning.
good Slytherin. There's some good Slytherin. Yeah,
They're cunning.
like Snape.
Yeah.
Snape.
They don't exist
Snape.
anymore, actually. 'Cause I drank
Severus Snape.
blood. I'm just kidding.
They drink cobra blood. That's how they have parcel tongue. Indy is a nerd, actually. Yeah,
He's a nerd.
He's a nerd.
He is a nerd.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw is great. I agree. Ravenclaw is good. Not the only good one, but they're good.
Which beyond measure is man's greatest pleasure.
Oh,
Is that a quote from the movie or books?
Yeah, and if you play Pottermore, it was like that's when you got sorted into Ravenclaw. That's
They say that. That's funny.
Okay.
with beyond measure is man's greatest pleasure.
I've been Ravenclaw in every variant of the house quiz I could find, even the official one. I'm Ravenclaw through and through. Yes, you are.
Oh, look at that.
Proteus.
So they're in for life here with Greg.
Oh God. He's just saying that to be.
What a Gryffindor thing to say! Oh God.
Dazzles. I love this one. I will put up. I love this Dazzles. You're right on track with this DS9 at the top.
Wow.
But he says Voyager's his favorite. So there you go, Necrotius. He also gives some.
Oh, there you go. Them's fighting words to Necrotius right there. Fighting words.
But no, he's got his Voyager as his favorite, and he says DS9 is the best.
Oh yeah.
Well, Greg, you've got. You know what, Greg? You've got 7 books to read, 8 movies total.
I read them in English and French.
Oh, gee.
Oh, so you are fluent in French?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Oui.
Oh, bon. Très
Très
bien.
Très bien.
Yes, good man, Dazzles. This is why we need more Australians on this chat.
The only reason why
they all love DS9.
All other countries, forget about it. If you're not from Australia.
Yeah, so Necrotius speaks French. You speak French also?
Oui. Une bonne traduction.
A good prediction? Is that what you just said?
Good translation.
Good translation. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Yes. I took French back in school. I remember a little bit. Let's see here.
Not.
You're actually not Quebecois, right?
I am.
Oh, you are originally from Quebec?
I am.
I didn't know that.
There you go.
But you're in Toronto area now, right?
I sure am.
Oh, that makes total sense. Why you're fluent in French then.
I went to French school most of my life until university, I would say.
Do you guys do everything in both French and English in French school in those schools or not? Or mostly French?
When I went to French school, I just did French. That was it.
Do you guys take English? Do you take English as like a second language?
Yes, but it was terrible. It's like, I don't know, your most basic English. Like, Robin is in the kitchen. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like over and over kind of thing. Until you get to grade 12.
The cobra blood is in the cup.
Yeah. Drink the cup.
Well, wait. So where did you?
Cult. Like my English as second language class is just a weird cult of like the cobra class.
Weird cobra cultists in your English class.
Drink the cup. Okay.
So this is interesting. I never would have known it. You didn't learn English. Like, so when did you learn English?
So at home, my parents are not originally from Canada. So at home we spoke a lot of English, and from Montreal we moved to like a small French town, and I didn't want to be an outcast.
Like a French Canadian town or actual French France town?
No, French Canadian town. Because Montreal was pretty, at the time anyways, when I was very young, it was a lot more English, I would say. Yeah, very bilingual, but there's a lot of English when I was young. And then, that changed over time with the new laws, and we're not going to get into that. But eventually we moved to a town that was predominantly French, I would say. And because in Quebec, there's a lot of like English pockets, like small towns that are like, you just enter this like zone of English, and there's just English speaking people.
The zone of English.
Zone of English. Yeah, there's a lot of like those little towns like that. And so, but where I was moving, I moved to like a French place. So I asked my mom, I spoke French at home, but I didn't read and write, but I told my mom to put me in French school so I wouldn't be a loser.
An outcast amongst your French friends.
I want to be a loser. So after that, I just did all my schooling in French. And
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's cool.
And then because of the curriculum, I was forced to learn lame English, but I already spoke English, so it was just really bad, but I had to take
we only teach lame English in the school.
It was like I was just sitting there. I was like, no one's gonna learn how to say speak English, and I guess that was like secretly the point, but I didn't really understand the politics at the time. But
Oh, I see. Very sneaky of them.
Yeah.
So Pierre, who we determined last week is not French, he lives in Tennessee. What small French town was it?
It's called Sherbrooke.
Sherbrooke?
It's near Montreal. Yeah.
It even has like that little quaint town sound.
Sherbrooke.
Oh,
if you say it like
better.
that, because I was going to say
Well,
it sounds English, like Sherwood.
I mean, yes, for everyone's benefit, but
Oh man, that was
Sherbrooke. All right, cool. Hey, we learned a lot about Amaliya here today. That's great.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I thought you meant by English pockets. You were saying English people who had pockets in their clothing.
Oh, I thought it was like
people had no pockets.
right,
Did you think it was hot pockets?
like hot pockets with English
Yes.
people. Yeah.
That they just serve you hot pockets.
Pizza pockets are way better than hot pockets.
Oh,
Right.
yes, you're
I'm
probably
trying to
right.
think
actually.
have I had a pizza pocket? I don't know.
So good. Oh, so good.
What is
I don't-
this? Amaliya, ade, chazut sexy. Okay, wait. Amaliya is some sexy.
Chateau, a sexy city, small city,
I
chateau.
love it.
No, chateau is a
small
house.
cabin.
Chateau is like a castle or fort, right?
So
What's a
you're
chaussette? What's a chaussette?
The chaussette is their socks.
Oh, so Amaliya has sexy socks?
Yes.
I guess so.
That is true. There's a feminist meme about pockets of anarchy. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah,
I
well,
don't
because
know
women's
any
pants don't have socks. Or socks, I mean pockets.
memes. I hope they don't have socks.
Also true.
What are they like, booties?
Yeah.
Wait, what was that Amalia?
The facts also true. Their pants don't have socks.
Pants. So yeah, the pants don't have pockets.
Why do men's pants have socks and women's don't?
Women's pants have no pockets. That was a constant complaint I heard from
That's true.
many
But wait,
ladies.
don't some women's jeans have pockets? Yeah, they have rear pockets, right?
They have rear pockets, but the front pockets are like
They're really
this
tiny, right? The
decoration.
front are really
Not-
tiny.
And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't have pockets, and sometimes they're fake pockets. Like
Oh yeah.
they'll sew in the shape of a pocket and not actually make it a pocket.
Right.
And then you go to put your.
Yeah, you start panicking because you have nowhere to put your hands or your phone.
And
Just
then
put 'em
people
on my
laugh
butt.
by putting tons of things in their bras, and it's because like
We have no pockets.
Right.
pockets.
All right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Why it's in your bra, then. Okay, thank you.
And,
All right.
and then women who don't wear bras, well,
Out of luck.
Purse. And that's the purse. Oh, in
In their
yeah.
mouth. What?
I don't know.
Like a magic trick. They're like,
You're disgusting old key.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Your key. I got to get in my house. Hold on a second. And just pull out keys in your mouth.
Oh my god.
I like that now everyone is going to be.
La da da, dance dans mon pantalon. Something dance on the pants.
That is, I mean, technically,
Yeah. What is the actual
Probably,
like?
I was going to say,
What's the word for word translation?
that's probably
It-
Google Translate right there. Yeah.
pineapple? The pineapple is dancing in my pants. But that is.
The pineapple is dancing in my pants. All right,
Right?
Dash. Thank you, Dash, for sharing that.
I mean, maybe that's. Oh, the pineapple.
The pineapple is dancing in his pants. Yeah.
Yes. Something's
slow
dancing.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this is a good D&D reference there, Tammy. The bras of holding instead
The
of the
bras
bag
of
of
holding.
holding.
That's true.
Bras of holding. True.
Yeah.
Clever. Yeah.
All right. Wow, this is the most actual real French we've had on the show. Unlike my terrible French accent.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Thanks,
Yeah, I
everyone.
guess that's what he meant. His pineapple's dancing. All right, in his
There you
pants.
go. There you go.
One big pineapple he has.
Okay.
The bras of holding also give 18 armor class, not air conditioning,
Oh,
folks. That
that's
means
not
armor
bad.
class.
That's not bad.
That's actually really high. That's really high armor
Yeah.
class.
Yeah. That's a powerful bra there.
Yes. Very well protective bra.
Yeah,
Bras of holding also cool you down with AC. What?
Right. We needed those in that jungle we were in.
That's right. It was hot in there. We had that
And
fever.
the outre in that jungle fever.
Yeah.
Must be after midnight.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. It is late for you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So anyway, yes. Well, that's it. We're done with the show, folks. Thank you so much for
everyone.
watching. Big thanks to Amaliya for coming on. It's been way too long.
Yes.
She's been here.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
Of course. Welcome back anytime. We'll see you tomorrow on Art of the Roll, or
I know, right?
whenever I can sneak you on there.
The Carmen San Diego randomly and in Cowboy Bebop.
You should play a
Yeah.
Carmen San Diego type character in Cowboy Bebop.
But
yeah.
but you guys should check out that stream though.
Yes, because I will be there tomorrow, and cool folks like Greg. Well, Greg's kind of sort of cool. Chaz, who's very cool. Marks and Marisa Wolf is a special guest.
Did you ever make an appearance or no?
Who?
Francis, ever make an appearance?
Well, he was on your guys one time. He
I
should.
remember that. No, I meant on the other one.
Not so far. We got to get him on
One day.
one day.
One day.
That's a good late miss.
Too bad you're not friends with the DM.
Yeah,
I know,
He
yeah.
doesn't, he
If
doesn't
only-
know
if only-
anybody on the show. Actually, that's a
If
problem.
I knew a way in.
Too bad.
But remember, folks, special time tomorrow, 1 hour earlier than usual, 9:30 Eastern at Art of the Roll on Twitch and YouTube. So please join us for some Cowboy Bebop and fun. And yes, good night to you too, Necrodius. You're also one of our friends.
Bonne nuit.
Oh, see, yeah, you say it correctly. So the N is silent almost, huh?
Bonne nuit. No.
Bonne nuit.
It is to me. It sounds because it's not bon nuit, it's bon nuit, right?
No. Bonne nuit. It's actually spelled BONNE.
I guess you said it so quickly I couldn't hear the end. I guess.
Bonne nuit. And the actual T, the T is silent at the end of nuit.
Okay, now I'm hearing it. Oh my God, more French. My cats love to be super geeky, and my fish, something about our fish, and there's a fish in my pants
Fish.
for the pineapple. All right, I got some of that right. What does it actually say? No, Posadas fish. Sorry.
My cats love being super geeked and need pants for their pineapple.
What's
Pineapple.
besoin? Need? No.
Besoin. Need.
Oh, need.
Besoin.
Besoin. Need
Oh,
pants
because
for.
you read besoin like poisson.
I did. I thought it was
Ooh.
fish. I thought it was
Yeah.
fish. Yeah.
Um,
I wanted to be
Yep.
fish in his pants.
yeah, I mean, that may be a thing.
Could be a
Like
thing.
he has a pineapple. Again, we're back to that bikini bottom.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
There might be a fish in there in that pineapple.
That's right.
Yeah.
And yes, we do love Amaliya. Absolutely. Love having her on the show.
Yeah.
Really, guys.
All right, folks. Hey, Francis, where can they find you?
At AKA the other guy on POI podcast. Yes, twitch.tv/POI podcast, the most generic podcast on the internet. You get to hear the misadventures of myself as well as Josh, who is going to do something really cool this weekend at the Fan Expo Denver. So get to hear about his adventures at this convention, where he will be hosting some sketch duels, which neither of us have ever heard of. So we'll hear some stories about what a sketch duel is.
Oh yeah, they do those cons with artists. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. He's hosting them, I guess.
He's like the host moderator.
When do you Twitch?
Oh yeah, we Twitch at 6:45 Pacific.
9:45 Eastern.
9:45 Eastern. On Tuesdays. So Tuesday evenings, if you're interested in just hanging out with a couple of geeks doing their own thing. That's
Supergeekedup.com, folks. Of course, you can go to get all the stuff in this YouTube channel. Please, again, if you haven't, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, do all the stuff. We appreciate it very much.
Get it.
Yeah. Anyway, Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you're watching live or if you're watching in post, we appreciate it very much. You guys leave your comments there. And we'll be back next Wednesday, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. More geeky fun. All right. Thanks. Oh, there she is. Indiana Amaliya is back. Fedora Francis.
Oh, I like it. Fedora Francis.
That's
Fedora Francis. And no hat Jeff. All right. So we're saying goodbye and stay geeky, everybody.
Oh,